Hey, what's happening, people? Welcome back to KwingsLetsPlays, and this is a special extra episode of Gotham Knights. How's everybody doing? If you haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Click that notification bell because it really does help out a lot. And basically, I don't know what's going on with Amber's system. You can't play online anymore? Uh-oh. Well...
It says I can play online for 1 month for $1.
Well, I mean, yeah, do whatever you can, because apparently Amber's... Oh, that's funny. Sorry, guys, got kind of distracted. If you're missing out on our streams and other stuff, you can sign up for our free newsletter on KwingsLetsPlays.com. Oh my gosh, your pin. Let me see. I don't. You run around as my character or something for a minute while I try to remember this.
Hey guys, sorry. I guess my Game Pass ran out.
Yeah, as Alfred says, wonderful. Let's try.
Sorry, I was talking to Luke about something deep that happened.
Yeah.
So I kind of distracted him completely.
You're fine, sweetheart. Oh, did I get that first shot out of the box?
Well, I was playing as Timmy Tim Tim.
Okay.
Oh, good. That already has my card on there.
Oh, it's gonna make you subscribe. Oh well. Worry about it later.
I can always cancel at any time, it says.
Okay, yeah, there you go. So, we're getting Amber Xbox Game Pass because it canceled her
What?
That's funny. Getting Amber Xbox Game Pass.
It hurts.
Oh, it hurts my wallet.
It hurts. Why, Microsoft? Why? What are you? You're killing me here. You're killing me here.
There is no third stream tonight. Not by me. I got a pounding headache. That ain't happening. And somebody was asking me, like, when are you going to finish New Game Plus on your channel? It's like, I don't want to edit my last one.
It's not going to finish because Luke didn't get enough views on the other one.
No, it got 1,000 views.
Oh my gosh.
It got 1,000 views.
Eventually.
It did. It took 4 days.
Ugh.
Yeah, it took 4 days
wow,
to get 1,000 views.
that's just like my channel, my K-Wife channel that has only 40,000 subscribers.
Well, you know what that tells me? My subscribers don't want to watch Gotham Knights on that channel, so it's like,
that's what it is telling you.
Yeah.
Because if I post a vlog on my channel, I will get 1,000 views after like several days. And I only have 40,000 people.
Whatever. I got news to do because people are freaking out. They're like, oh my gosh, Ben Affleck's not going to be Batman anymore because he has a company that he signed up with his best friend. It's like, you know, the guy from Bourne Identity. And it's like, no, that's not what that means. It means, like, if he wants to still play Batman, he can. But he can't take on any new roles. He's already Batman. So as long as he continues to play Batman, he's fine. He can keep doing it. New roles would be like, if he signed up for a new studio and, you know, he appeared as a character that, you know, that's not associated with Warner Brothers or something like that. So Ben Affleck and his best friend opened up their own movie studio, which had people freaking out because they were like, oh no, Ben Affleck's done as Batman. And it's like, I wanted to jump on the story, but it's like, I don't think people are really reading between the lines. And also, people are freaking out based on what James Gunn said about, like, the DC Bible, which is, like, all the characters and stuff like that they're currently putting together and stuff. Like, Bible has to do with, like, you know, extensive history and lore. And, well, yeah. So, pretty much, like, James Gunn went after...
Well, actually,
I'm not going to say her name, but he went after a YouTuber that was spreading false information, and he was like, the only people that know who has contracts and what's happening and what's doing this and that, he says, is me and Peter. He says, no one else will know for 2 months what we have in store. He says, there's no new contracts. So he kind of dismissed this whole idea that Henry Cavill wasn't going to be Superman. Because, like, I'm not going to say her name, but there were people who don't like Henry Cavill that were like, well, I guess Henry Cavill jumped the gun saying that he was back as Superman because this is what James Gunn said. And James Gunn is just like, shut up. What I'm saying is, we haven't announced any new contracts, like, all this other stuff yet. He says, we will, It's just in 2023, so in 2 months, so in January. And then we're going to find out how many appearances Henry Cavill's going to have as Superman, what's going on with Ben Affleck. In the meantime, it's like security is so airtight at Warner Brothers that, you know, even if you're a fly on the wall, you probably wouldn't make it out of that room alive. Like, things are very, very intense right now because they don't want their extensive DC film universe and their plan to leak. So they're keeping everything super airtight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if what I'm allowed to say, but I just feel like because he made one comment, like, years ago that, you know, like, that she, basically that he doesn't want to date because he would be afraid of being accused of things.
He wasn't wrong, though.
I mean, that is honestly a normal thing because, I mean, there are a lot of YouTubers that have lost their channel because some girl accused them of something.
Accusations without evidence. Yeah, believe all women.
Everything that he said is correct, and the fact that it bothers her, he was just saying how he feels. He didn't say...
Also, he ended up meeting his girlfriend later on.
He didn't say, like, oh, I feel like women are out to get me. He just said, I am afraid of doing this because I don't know what would happen to me. What if someone falsely accused... He didn't say I hope I can hurt a woman and then she won't believe anyone and I hope I can get away with it. No,
he never said that.
He didn't say that. He said, I hope I will not be falsely accused of something.
Because look what happened to Johnny Depp.
Right, I know, right? There's the best example. Oh my gosh.
Oh, come on.
Exactly.
Hey everyone, we're back playing Glitch Nights again.
I mean, really, her vendetta against him for literally... She's V for vendetta.
Come on!
Literally... You glitched up again.
Are you serious?
Like,
I'm on a freaking motorcycle!
Oh my god.
This is stupid!
Take a picture!
This is stupid! Get off this!
Camera mode.
I don't want to play anymore.
Camera mode. May I see your controller?
No, I'm just getting off the stupid bike and then I'm calling it again.
I just think Grace's vendetta against him, like, even if he said something horrible, if he said something like, women are stupid or something, if he said even something horrible, it still wouldn't be right for her to hold this grudge against him. He didn't even say anything wrong, he just said something truthful, and she's just got this horrible grudge against him. It's just really, I mean, she's obsessive. What does she have, OCD? She's psychologically sound? Why?
I wasn't gonna say her name.
Well, I'm just assuming it's that person.
Well,
I didn't even hear.
It's called being ambiguous when I say things, Amber.
I know, but she just bothers me.
I know, same, but still, I was trying to be ambiguous. Grr.
Oh, I don't want to be ambiguous.
Being ambiguous is smart!
How?
It just is. Alright, I'm inviting
Oh,
you.
in case we ever meet her in real life?
No, in case she sicks her crazy fan base on us.
She has fans?
Oh! Snap, Amber. Okay. Well, did you join the host? Okay, so we got you in the game. Hooray. This game is just... This is a game that keeps on giving.
I just think, like, if someone makes a comment you don't like, even if it's true or if it's not true, or if it's mean or if it's not mean, eventually you should get over it. Even if it was something rude, even if Henry Cavill said something rude, which he didn't. Yeah. She should still just get over it.
Oh, I know what I want to say.
It's weird.
So, guys and gals, if you haven't already, it's amazing. Gotham Knights is on sale. Like, they slashed the price of this, like, top-selling game already. The game hasn't even been out, like, a full month. No, it has been out a full month, and they slashed the price. More so than most Black Friday titles. So, if you've been itching to buy this game, it was on Black Friday sale by quite a bit. Because they're just really trying to get rid of this game. I don't know why. I think the game is something else. Although free roaming's fun. Free roaming is really fun. Hi, Amber. Let's see. So we can go crack some heads. We can do the Harley Quinn stuff. We can do the Harley Quinn stuff now. Case file has been completed. So we have to go back to the Belfry. Yeah, return to the Belfry to start the Harley Quinn thing. Hi, how's it going? I'm here. But yeah,
So- oh, yeah,
I
forgot
have some news things to do, like for my Bat news, which I'm gonna start up again. I really don't want to edit my last episode of Gotham Knights. Like, I'm going to, I just didn't want to.
And you'll never have to.
No, it's been. And people were asking me, hey, how come your Kevin Conroy tribute didn't do as well? It's like, because I can't.
Because people waited 2 hours for it because
Yeah.
there was an error.
There was an error with it, and also like YouTube on that channel will not let me edit out parts that I want to. So I wanted to edit out the first 3 minutes where the stream's not working, because people aren't gonna sit there and wait. Like my Adam West thing, I actually got to cut the beginning of the stream out, and then boom, it went right to the thing. But I can't do that. Because now, on that channel, I don't know why that channel, but that channel, if I trim parts out of it, it says, this is going to save as a new video, is that okay? And it'll erase your old one. It's like, no! If you erase my old one, I'm going to lose those 8 or 10,000 views. Then it'd basically be starting over as a new upload. It's like, what are you talking about?
Right, I know.
Yeah,
I
so
know,
we
and
use...
I've had people tell me that before, like, you can cut the stream in half, and the other half will just go up, like, with 1 view on it. It's like, no, why don't I just voluntarily throw half my paycheck at YouTube and say, please steal my money then?
Can I jump on the train? I've
Oh,
never
yeah,
actually
different-
tried. You can't jump on the train? Why can't you ride the train? What? What? You're not serious. What? You can't ride the train?
Good for him. I don't really know anything about James Gunn or anything. I don't even know what he's made or whatever, but he made Marvel movies, right? Or something.
Yeah, but he's not done promoting Marvel movies until May. That's when his last Guardians of the Galaxy movie comes out.
Oh, cool. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, actually, I've heard good things about the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
Yeah.
And then in May is going to be the finale of the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise.
I think more directors should do that and just like say stuff like.
Well, he loves both DC and Marvel. James Gunn was actually he was a bigger DC Comics fan as a kid than he was.
Where are we supposed to be going?
Not here.
Well, do you know where we're supposed to be going
Oh,
so I can get there?
Yeah, I was supposed to go to the Belfry. We're just
The
goofing
Belfry?
off.
I
Yeah.
thought that's where we came from.
No, we got to do the Harley Quinn stuff. I was just joking. Riding my motorcycle, getting
Fine.
stuck on
We're going
cars,
to the Belfry.
getting stuck on cars, and all kinds of fun stuff.
It's not allowing me to go there.
Yeah, I know. The host has to go there. Jason wants to get a Big Belly Burger to go.
I think more directors should do that. Like when, you know, these little like talking heads on YouTube are saying like, meh, 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 he's never gonna do this, or he's always gonna sign this person, or he's not gonna sign this person. Then they should just say it. They should be like, hey, nobody knows what's happening except for me and the people in the room, which is one other person. So unless you were here in this room with the contracts, then you have no clue what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
This means you, lady, saying you know.
This means you, yeah.
Because obviously, why would somebody risk their job to go tell some YouTuber what the contract said?
Well, I mean,
Nobody would risk their job for that.
I just want to say this. So, pretty much, he went out of his way to tell everybody he was back. No, Barbara and what's his name are having a thing. Yeah, because Barbara's simping on Harley Quinn there.
She is a simpet.
This is a simpet. Let's do the Harley Quinn thing.
Yeah, look, and I learned a word. Apparently, if you're a girl simp, you're a simpet.
I used to be someone I didn't want to be. But now, I'm free. You can be too.
Guys, come check this out.
Dick, it's upside down.
I got it. Harley's an actual shrink. Why is she selling healing bracelets? Supplements? What the hell's a free glow egg? Huh. Who would even buy that crap?
She knows this stuff doesn't work.
So what's your angle?
Most Gothamites will see her be involved in one or more violent crimes a month. You know, statistically speaking.
What's that got to do with anything?
She's selling them hope.
Oh, crap.
Come to the Monarch Theater tonight. I've got an explosive announcement just for you.
She definitely means explosive, literally.
Ta-da! Extra co-op New Game Plus stream of Gotham Knights on.
Yeah, if you guys are just coming in when I was ranting, basically, James Gunn quelled rumors that basically certain people were saying, oh, this person has a contract, or this person doesn't, or whatever, or this person probably won't have a contract with DC, and they were making all these assumptions of different actors with DC and whether they had a contract or not, and James Gunn basically put those rumors to bed, especially this one woman YouTuber, and basically said, like, no, because he didn't say no or yes, he just said nobody knows who has a contract and who doesn't, except for the people that were in the room with me signing it.
Him and Peter.
Yeah, him and Peter, and he said no one knows, no YouTuber, not anyone knows who has a contract and who doesn't. So I was saying that more directors should do that because,
Harley signal?
you know,
Really?
I'm just,
Belfry,
you know.
you getting this?
Indeed, sir. It seems Dr. Quinzel has made a spectacle of the event.
I get the feeling the show has just started.
Okay, Monarch Theater. So we'll be doing all of Harley Quinn tonight if people
How
are wondering.
can people believe this crap?
Oh, I'm on top of the theater song.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, it is good because rumors get very annoyed. Then people get hyped for things. They hype themselves up for someone having a contract or not having a contract. And they get all this, you know, your fan, you know, it's better to quell the rumors right away.
I wanted to talk about something, though, I found funny. So, everybody was talking about how, like, people are so excited to find out that there was a Batman game in development. Well, it got leaked today. Guess what it is?
I don't want to know.
It's a VR game.
I was Harley Quinn. Now I'm Dr. Q, the best version of
I'm
me.
sorry.
Recovering your power.
I was gonna do a clickbait news video today, like brand new Batman game in development, and it's a VR game.
All these ideas are great. You should do all these clickbait ideas.
No, I don't want to because then I get a reputation of being like a very bad reporter.
But everyone else does clickbait and they don't have a bad reputation.
But I actually have a rep. Yes, they do.
No, they don't. All of your viewers are always like, have you seen what Blobbity Blah said? And Blobbity Blah is always somebody that always clickbaits.
Yeah, but like, never mind. They also don't have a good reputation though.
Really? Because why does everyone think that they're being mean then?
They don't. They watch them. In fact, the person is actually getting a lot of hate lately, but I don't want any more hate
I'm
fans.
actually talking about several people that have terrible reputation.
Okay.
I'm not talking about one individual. I'm probably talking about 6 to 8 people.
A lot of people that shilled for this game took a hit for their rep. They're trying to make it up with like that new Marvel
You
game.
know who I'm talking about? And not to be that person, not to be a simpet for you or anything, but you are my favorite Batman YouTube channel.
Aw.
And I'm talking about everyone but you.
Okay.
Maybe there are a few people with an okay reputation, but I don't know. I probably like 1 or 2 people that cover Batman games. I can think of 2 Batman channels that I actually respect. And
I love the consistency though.
I like 2 Batman channels other than you, and everyone other than that I don't watch.
So there's a new Marvel game.
So yes, there are 2 people that I would say are respectable.
There's a new Marvel game that's coming out December 3rd or something like that, and the same people that like were praising like every game. These people never miss a beat. So when the new game comes out, every single time, this is the best game ever, and I can't do that though. I would, you know,
the worst.
I can't look at myself in the mirror and do that.
The worst thing that I hate is like, number one, like I have an entire forum site written about. Oh, I'll talk about it later.
I don't think Red Hood's gonna say anything. Maybe he will. I don't know.
Well, part of my Reddit hate group has to do with a Spider-Man game in which I mentioned that they used some moves from Arkham, and you know, and people literally like, I don't know, they just hated me. Like they said like that I said the game was terrible and that I hated the game, which I never said that. But what I don't understand is like people like you make comments about a game, and then people are literally, they're not simping for the person that made the game or the actors, they're literally simping for the game. Like, I've had people cry and say their feelings are hurt because I didn't like the game they liked. So it's as if the game has feelings. That's when I get really wondering how people are psychologically, because I don't understand. How could your feelings be hurt because of a game? Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I've been using this armor for a while. I kind of want to change things up a little bit, or at least change the look of it.
But I think the worst version, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, that Spider-Man game, it was very good. The Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man, but people were, I don't want to keep using the word simp, but people were simping for that game hard.
You don't want to say that word too much.
It was so messed up because people were doing, like, they were making these reviews that didn't make any sense. Like, I cannot imagine, like, this one guy, I don't remember who he was, but he was like, we're starting the Spider-Man community, the Marvel Spider-Man community. It's like, what, you guys had the community going for, what, a week and a half? And then it disbanded?
No, it didn't disband. They're still there. They're just, all they do is they just play the 2 Spider-Man games over and 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 over. And then they make speculation videos over and over and over and over and over.
It's really messed up.
Well, they have to keep their niche going.
It's just sad, though. No offense.
I mean, I know what that's like to be stuck in a niche, though, and have to keep doing it over and over and over.
You don't have to. You were told by your network to do it. You could do something else.
Well, I mean, I'm going to continue stuff because I've got my Robin lore posting this week.
I remember somebody did a review on that game when it first came out, and they were like, you can... like, he moves across traversally. They used a word that didn't even make any sense in their review. Like,
no, I don't think
like,
this is
traversally isn't a word that I don't know. It was
called
just...
traversal.
Yeah.
This is not the right weapons. Alright, I need to change my weapons.
Yeah, I mean, next time we do a Spider-Man game, that's what I have to remember, is that you just have to say everything is great about it. And if there are people, NPCs that are stuck in the wall or anything, you can't say anything because it's Spider-Man. Everyone will start crying. Oh, there's an NPC stuck in the wall. Oh my gosh, can't believe you would point that out. I'm crying now. It's like...
Thank you, Amber.
It's like, and you said you're a, a guy watching it? No.
Okay, thank you. You're losing people.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
Oh, look at that. They made a little bat symbol. It's nice. Arts and crafts time.
Okay.
Alright, so I switched to... I think the enemy's weakness in this is, like, wait, where's the music coming from? Music has to die. Where's the speakers?
I am wearing a cool hood right now.
Stuff's okay. I thought there's more music. More music that has to break. Can I break this? No. I might have interrupted stuff before I was supposed to. Oh.
I have a weird light stick. I have a lightsaber.
You don't have a lightsaber.
Yeah, I do. Look at it. I grabbed it.
Party's over. I prefer country music. Alright, is this the right weakness for you guys? Are you weak to ice? Are you weak to ice? Dang it, stop.
I just shot the guy with the boomerang.
Not weak to ice. Ah, whatever. Now, I already did the whole stealth thing. I don't even care anymore. Just literally going in, guns a-blazing.
Oh, look, there's stuff here.
What, you never got that chest?
Oh, it's not letting me get it now.
Alright, I'll be right there.
I didn't mean to be savage. I just am.
Didn't mean to be savage, you just are.
I'm just being honest.
If this game gets DLC, I think they're going to do something with Daggett.
There was a
Or, you know, or I'm just thinking that the writer is better than she is. And, because I would have, like, all this Easter egg stuff for Roland Daggett, I would have literally added Roland Daggett in the game. Because this is, like, think about it. Every character in this game has a connection to, like, something with Daggett Industries. I'm being serious.
Yeah.
Like, Harley Quinn's, like, side mission has Roland Daggett stuff.
And
Clayface has Roland Daggett.
Who's Roland Daggett again?
He's a mob boss in Gotham.
Oh, he's not...
Daggett Industries.
Oh, his name is just Roland Daggett. He doesn't have a cool name like Black Mask or anything.
No, he's a mobster like Rupert Thorne or Sal Maroni. Yeah, he's just a mobster guy. Mobster guy with a legitimate business that he uses on the side to try to show people he's not a mob boss, but everybody knows he's a mob boss.
And last time we learned what was that? You have a legitimate business and being a mob boss. Fine.
You actually got that video demonetized, by the way.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry.
Don't do that. Also, not long after you did that, the Sega guy was arrested for doing just that. Coincidence? I don't know, Amber.
Did you get the idea from me?
Maybe he was browsing YouTube videos that day when he was watching people's Sonic videos, and he happened to tune in our channel when you were talking about it on Gotham Knights. I'm just saying. You could be responsible for Sonic's dad being in jail now.
I love Sonic's dad. He's innocent. I don't believe it.
No, he's not innocent. He did exactly what you taught the internet how to do. Shame on you, Amber.
I didn't teach them how to do it. I was teaching them the definition of it.
No, you literally went step by step. Like, I was shocked. I was like, it'd be one thing, this is what it is, and this is how you do it.
It's hard for me to explain things without going into it.
No, that's not how that works. Okay.
Well, I'll say one thing.
Nope. No, you will not.
No, I'm talking about Spider-Man.
Looks like Harley came prepared.
I'm saying that this game is doing a tremendous service to Spider-Man.
How so? Because Spider-Man is miles better than this?
Because, like, people go much easier on Spider-Man when it comes out. I know I will.
Spider-Man 2 is going to be fantastic. Spider-Man 2, like, they actually put time and effort into it. They didn't put any effort into this. This game is exactly what they did for, the only difference with this game is, this game, they actually did, they created their own story instead of, like, leeching off somebody else's. The reason why I got so mad at WB Games Montreal back in the day when we were interviewing them at E3, before, like, we, upset the guy, they said that they weren't going out of their way to research the games that came before. They wanted to make a fun Batman game. And I was like, then why connect it to the Arkham games if you're not really going to follow, like, a lot of your stuff, like, according to your trailer, you said that Batman's only been active for 10 years?
Right.
It's like, how in the world do you explain the ages of Nightwing and Robin that are, like, in their late 20s?
Right.
Like, literally, I told the guy, I said, off camera, I said, look, Paul Dini said that Robin was like around 8 or 10 years old, and you're basically having him here in the multiplayer that you're saying he's been Robin for 1 year in this Arkham Origins multiplayer. You're doing the New 52 thing. They're like, well, yeah, that's what the current stuff is, but it's like, but you can't do that because the New 52 is not the blueprint for the Arkham games. It's pre-Flashpoint. It doesn't make any sense. You've essentially taken all this rich continuity that you could essentially make Assassin's Creed games for decades.
Yeah, as long as they kept it all.
I mean, you messed it up.
Even though Assassin's Creed, like, it is, like, very complicated storyline and stuff, they do try to tie all the games together in some way. They do try to explain in what order the games come in. They don't, like, randomly change the story of Assassin's Creed. They add to it.
Yeah, exactly. And the dude said, before he got off in a huff, he said that we're not trying to work with what's established before or later. We want to make a fun Batman game and not really worry about the story as much. Because who plays the game for the story? And it's like, I do!
Well, maybe, I mean, I could see... Never mind. I could see me if I didn't want to do if I was given the game and I didn't like the story before, I could see me changing the story as a developer.
They didn't even research the games before them.
Maybe he could research it and then
they didn't want to.
And then change it a little. Make it a slightly different Earth.
Well, let's keep
I mean, I even said,
understand.
I
He
even
should have
said,
at least researched.
I even told them that Arkham Origins would do better as an Elseworld story or as a spin-off or whatever. But they're
Yeah.
like, no, we want to have it connected to the Arkham franchise. And I'm just thinking under my breath, you want to have this connected to the Arkham franchise so people will buy it because it's part of Arkham.
But like, may I ask you a question? Like, I'm not trying to be this person, but like, does anyone else care about the story details besides you, though, Luke? Like,
A lot of people.
really? People actually care if the details are correct?
Yeah, because it messes up later Arkham games.
Okay.
Like,
'Cause I
literally,
didn't
you
know.
can't have an 8-year-old Robin, like, be pre-established in the previous Arkham games, like in the lore, that was written by Paul Dini, and then all of a sudden age him up to 15 or 16 years old. On a whim. You know? It just doesn't work. I need to shut off that music because it's wicked annoying. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff on him. Like, the interview was wicked annoying, from what I remember.
I mean,
He just did, the dude did just not care.
there are some things I do like to watch that the story doesn't make sense. Like Road Runner cartoons, for instance. That storyline never makes sense, but I do enjoy them.
I still stand by what I said. I don't think I did anything wrong.
No, I don't think you did anything wrong. But, I mean...
I was totally in the right.
Big crowd out there.
Yeah, but maybe he didn't want to argue. Maybe he didn't want to talk about it.
I didn't argue.
Okay.
I kept my points very short and concise. You know, I didn't get up in his face about it. He was the one getting defensive.
Oh, like you were just saying, but this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Because of this, and then he was just like, you know what, I'm making it the way I'm making it, okay?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That was his retort. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And then they wouldn't even let us post the interview. Like, they said that, you know, because he talked about the Mr. Freeze DLC when it was like 4 months away or something like that. And it was like, we couldn't...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was a waste, because then we couldn't even...
No, we weren't allowed to post that interview.
Then we had to spend that time interviewing him, and we couldn't even post it.
We got to post the Blackgate interview, though. Yay.
Well, I'm sorry that happened, Luke.
I mean, you were there.
Well, I was, but I was behind the camera and super nervous.
Yeah, I know.
We're supposed to go through this gate.
Yeah, I know. I was just running around.
Well,
Okay.
I could see me if I was developing a game and I wasn't very good at Batman lore and I forgot to research it. And I already made the game without doing my research and I felt bad about it.
No, they didn't forget the research. They said they didn't want to. They wanted to do things their own way. Right.
I don't understand that.
Never let anyone stop you. Be the Dr. Q you have in you. Oh, look. A hero coming to stop me from helping you. What do we say?
Ooh.
Don't worry. That's why I made this. This little thing will give you the courage to do what you always wanted to do. An implant that lets you take on the world.
Don't fall for it. Harley Quinn is the last person you should trust.
I bet you want to see it in action. Oh, boys! Why don't you give him a demonstration?
I totally forgot what the elemental weakness is for the freaks. I thought it was ice, but it doesn't seem to be like, you know, that's yellow, so yellow is not their weakness.
They don't
Maybe
seem
fire?
to be implanted with anything.
Good. last thing to worry about.
No, it wasn't for the Mr. Freeze interview though. We weren't supposed to know Mr. Freeze was in the game. How the conversation started is he was getting defensive because I was talking about the lore, and he was like, he took your stance saying that basically nobody cares about the story. Because he was the writer, like he was the director and the writer of it. And he thought he was all that in a bag of chips. And then I was like, well, you know, I forgot how I got him to talk about Mr. Freeze. I was bringing up examples for like bosses, and I brought up Mr. Freeze, and then he was the one who said it. Because usually, what happens is, remember, like when you go to these press events and things like that, they have.
Can't talk about it.
Right, but you don't
talk about if he is or he is not.
Right, because you're not talking to the developers. You're talking to the PR people that have like a certain like list of things they're allowed to say and what they aren't, and they're very good at getting you to, you know, steer away from certain things. But his problem was he just kept talking. So.
Well, that was nice that the developer did his time ago.
Well, I mean, we were scheduled because of Maker Studios. Like, it was a special thing because we were part of Maker. Yeah. That was our last, like, 6 months with Maker Studios, remember? I'll never forget it. I think I'm gonna try switching to fire. Just try to hold these guys off for a sec. Ice is not working, so I'm gonna go with... fire. Oh, I might die. Okay. Nope. Nope. That doesn't work. Alright, I'll go with electricity now. Oh wait, no, that was...
I don't even remember Harley doing this last time. Maybe it wasn't on this video.
Oh, I think you were here.
I don't know. All those chests weren't open. I don't remember her talking to a crowd or anything.
Oh, you don't remember her, like, doing the crowd stuff?
No, it seemed very surreal to me.
Try electricity.
Like, who would show up to watch somebody on TV that had, like, a white face paint on, and, like, it doesn't make any sense. What kind of crowd is this?
She's basically acting like a... I'm really confused now. I thought
yeah, but
freaks...
she has some crazy people with weird, like, animal faces. Who, the crowd would leave it.
You would think so, but they're all brainwashed right now. Think of it like the Mad Hatter.
Oh, the crowd is brainwashed?
Yeah, she put chips inside of them. This is the darkest version of Harley Quinn yet.
Then why did Jason say don't listen to her since they already have the chips?
They haven't learned that they have chips inside their heads yet. This is before that. That happens as the story progresses.
Oh.
Okay, so fire doesn't work. Electricity doesn't work. Ice doesn't work. So, did they change the weakness of the, because before, I remember ice actually damaging the thugs.
I don't even remember.
Like, I always thought it was kind of weird that both the Court of Owls and certain, like, enemies were weak to the same element. And I was like, well, what's the point of having the poison element and stuff like that if nobody's weak to it? Maybe they patched it so now poison is... But I don't have any poison loadouts. I only have the basic ones, which was like, I'm just going to make fire, ice, and electrical. There's really no point for the other ones. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, poison never really worked for anything, so... Ow. Now whatever. Okay, so that didn't work. I'm gonna go back and switch my guns to... let's see... Ranged... Go back to ice, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, ice is better than nothing. Did he heal, by the way? When you were messing with him?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he did. There we go.
Thankfully, Dr. Q has an extra strength model. Ahem. Why don't we try this again?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we were seeing her in a suit. Maybe I had fallen asleep at this point.
I don't know.
Because there were a couple of these
Does it always have to be a
that I had
fight?
fallen asleep and you had
Better
to
way to
finish
solve
it
this.
Yeah. basically, you just fight these animal mask people, and then you stop a bomb, and then we go to the hospital. Or wait, then we go back outside. Then we go to the hospital, and then Harley Quinn stuff is done. More or less. I think they might have... I haven't read what the patch update for this game is. It's literally, we're like one of the playing this off and on.
Yeah, I don't see how you're ever gonna upload the other episodes of Red Hooks and Queens if you really want to.
I only have one left. And I've got my lore videos.
I honestly think we should branch. The fact that we just even talked about how people just play the same game over and over again. It's just kind of sad. Like, you should branch out into your other things besides just that. You know, you should go back to your, anything. Like, you're doing movies, whatever you want to do.
I'm done with that. Like, scripted videos take so long. They just do.
I'd say you have a shoddy product.
It helped us get you where you
Oh, her
need to.
face is white.
Isn't that
Yeah,
right,
her face is
Quinn?
white.
She does have a little bit of white makeup to it.
Yeah, she doesn't look natural. It doesn't look normal. Either she's chemically burned or her face has white skin. One or the other.
Stop the bombs.
Belfry, this place is rigged below. Echo protocol, now.
Echo what? I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, actually, you know what? I haven't even done... I said I was going to do the side missions.
Belfry, any way to
for
disarm these
Jason,
bombs
but
remotely?
I never did.
They appear to be on a
So this is my first time actually doing the side missions. I mean, I've done those, but just
Oops.
you go over and you turn off the bomb.
I messed up.
Okay, you got this.
I accidentally pushed the flip away button.
Flip away button, turn off the bombs. Flips away. Wow. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, I got the bomb.
That's gonna hurt for a while.
Off. There's another bomb somewhere. Nope. Hi. Okay, so we've got the nasty healing lady. I'll come help you deal with the knife lady because she's kind of a pain. We don't want her to be able to heal. Oh, shoot.
Well, we have 9 seconds, so we can get a bomb.
You just have to go to where the bomb is. Or save button. Now. Did heal lady heal herself? No. Nope.
Sorry, I don't know why
Alright. I got it. Oh, it's fine. Live and learn. I know you are. No big deal.
I'm saying Spider-Man. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to be nice. I mean, I guess I do. I'm not used to seeing people. I'm used to uploading videos and saying whatever I want. I'm not used to having to respond to people. I'm just now having to actually, face the consequences of what I do. It's a lot harder.
Oh, the whole paradigm shifted.
It's very hard because I'm used to just saying what I think and it doesn't matter.
Well, it does matter long
It
here.
does matter long run, but I'm able to just honestly say what I thought before. Now I have to edit everything I think.
Well, you can't even trim things out anymore. I think that's so YouTube can catch people or something like that. Certain things. Before you could edit certain things out. There is no edit button anymore. Now streaming is gonna have to be even more careful with things because there's no way to trim things out.
Yeah.
Which
You
I
either have
think
to
is
make it private
stupid.
or delete the video.
You'll have to either delete it or you'll have to upload the video, and if you upload the video, nobody's gonna watch it because it's an upload.
Yeah, like they're doing
You're dead, hero!
Do we have another knife lady resurrecting people? Because that would be a pain. Oh, no. Oh, we already... Yep, there are no more bombs. Bombs will trigger on occasion, so you just have to... Remember, heart attack against the big people.
I just... The heart attack is just the pain.
Oh my god. Alright, I gotta disable bombs. One. Ooh. Run, run, run! There we go. Ow. Oh, really? Oh wow, this dude is still alive? Weird. Yeah, see, I'm doing electricity damage to him, but really not a lot.
I believe I'm wearing an
Okay, I'm gonna disable this bomb. Slidey, slide, slide. This one. Yep, you keep them on the thing. Bang, 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 bang. Nope. I was surprised to see that, at least for the first time in a long time, I think first time ever, Xenoblade actually got nominated for Game of the Year. I mean...
Well, now that people actually know what it is.
No, people knew what it was. This is not the top-selling Xenoblade game of all time.
Yeah, I know, but it's like...
No, the Game Award people recognized it.
That's weird.
Yeah, they didn't recognize it before. It's actually a pretty impressive game.
Probably should have gotten the Game of the Year the first.
The first time it should have been nominated. The second time, I don't think the second one
I don't
should
think
have
the
been
second one was very good either.
No.
I mean, it was okay, but...
I like the story of the first one. Yeah. This dude is still around? Dude, seriously, go away. Yeah! Okay. Alright, you're gonna wanna run to the bombs. There you go. This one. There you go. You got them all. That's it. Bombs defused. Good job.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
You all did so well. I'm so proud of you. Get your free implants from my friendly associates on your way out.
See? Free implants.
Dr. Q has left the building.
She's basically Mad Hatter. It's like they combined so many different villains into one in this game.
If you see this video, it means we're all alive.
A bit boring, really.
Oh, don't worry, it ain't all bad. I got one last little surprise for you.
Performance review F.
An A in muscles and an F in showing my softer side? Figures.
Things to improve.
Yeah. I don't really think, like... I don't really like the way she dresses in this. I mean, if she wants to dress, like, smexy or whatever, that's fine, but, like, the fact that she dresses really cheap is kind of weird to me because
Victor Freeze is back in his cell, along with extra security.
I don't think he'll try something else anytime soon. I've never seen him so defeated.
Without his wife and hope for a cure, he must not have much else to live for.
Okay,
like, I'm used to her being sophisticated, like, the way, like, a businesswoman or a professional would dress, and she's, like, a doctor. She usually would wear, like, suit coat or, like, a skirt, and, like, really, like, her hair done up really nice, and, like, she would just look sophisticated as a doctor. It just looks very weird that she would dress kind of like she's a 14-year-old girl or very trampy. And it just doesn't make any sense. Like, she could still look very, like, alluring and look like a business
Victor is
lady.
a brilliant scientist.
Alright, here we go.
I can't help but wonder, if Batman had been able to help him, could he have saved him?
No.
Ah, here Barbara goes.
How can you be so sure?
Freeze's condition didn't change him. It revealed him. He didn't have to become a villain. There's no cure for who Freeze really is.
And yet you simp for Harley Quinn.
There's no cure for him yet. In the animated series, Batman told him and promised him he would take care of his wife. And he settled down and he said thank you.
The question on everyone's mind, though, is did Gotham Knights ruin Mr. Freeze because Mr. Freeze was going to be ruined in DC Comics of late? Did they know what was happening in the comics to kind of mirror that false philosophy about Mr. Freeze? Makes you wonder.
Yeah, that he didn't love his wife.
Harley Quinn is a menace. She's pulling in an audience with her feel-good bullshit. And we still don't know what her endgame is.
It would seem to me that it's Dr. Q who's causing all this chaos, no?
But they're the same. Wait, you're right. If we focus on taking down Dr. Q's operations, that'll limit the damage Harley can do.
Sounds like a sensible plan to me.
Thanks, Alfred.
And now Alfred, Ninja Vanish.
Alright, great job on getting 100 likes, everyone. Great to see you in the chat, guys and gals. Hello, Sons of Gaming. Hi, Twin. Hello, Nathan. Hello, John Doe. Hi, Joey. Good to see you. Geo's World, Red Hood, and Jamari. Hi, Jacob. Hello, Red Hood. Good to see you, Crossfighter. And Marnie. Hi, Mage, the Sligo. Or Silgo. Hi, Marquise. And David, hello, Later Gator. Good to see you, Daniel. Hi, Jamari. Hi, Daniel. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good day.
Okay, so we have to take down Harley Quinn Labs. 52, 22.
I honestly like him in green. I like Robin. He's got this green hood. I look like I'm Arrow.
You do kind of look like your Arrow.
Oh yeah. The city.
Yeah, there's after you beat Harley Quinn, like Batgirl is saying all this dismissive and rude things about Mr. Freeze because she doesn't like him because she's echoing the terrible writer of this game that is a toxic feminist. All over her Twitter, she's kind of insane. So to give an example of it, when Harley Quinn does stuff really bad in this game, like literally she is implanting things into people's brains to control them. Batgirl basically says, well, you know, what Harley was doing wasn't all bad. It just shows that she's a brilliant scientist and she's just trying to help people and stuff like that. But with Mr. Freeze, she's like, there was no cure for Mr. Freeze because what he is revealed how he really was. Where Harley is literally putting brains in people's heads, like the chips.
Yeah.
Like, Harley is probably one of the most evil versions of Harley, but Batgirl's like, no, there's no problem. She's a brilliant woman. It's fine.
But you can be brilliantly evil.
Right. She doesn't say anything bad about Harley at all. Like, everything that she says about Harley is fine because girl power.
But whether you're brilliant or not doesn't make you good or evil. You can be stupid and bad, or you can be a genius and good, or you can be a genius and terrible bad.
In fact, whenever the boys try to chastise her, like, Barbara stands up for Harley. Like, when there's a scene in this game where, like, offhand conversations, when, let's see, Robin and I believe Red Hood are talking bad about Harley after you capture her, and, you know, you finish her side mission, and then Batgirl stands up for her, you know, because the boys are basically ganging up on Harley. And it's just like, there's a lot of eye-rolling moments that it shouldn't have been like that. Like, when they're literally villains, like, since she's, like, so, like, strong-armed against Mr. Freeze, she should have that same, like, mindset against Harley, when Harley is literally implanting chips to control people like the Mad Hatter. Mad Hatter used to put chips in people's hats or under their collar or something like that.
Yeah,
she's injecting, like, nanobites inside people to control them.
Yeah, that's gotta be a violation of the war crimes.
Not just that, but, like, think of, like, the doctor ethic code and stuff like that Harley's breaking. Like, they're supposed to have a code about not hurting people.
Yeah, the Hippocratic Oath.
Yeah.
Do no harm.
Exactly.
You promise to do no harm. I mean, that's what, honestly, people were bringing up recently with
So, I mean, I have no problem with Harley Quinn. I think that her characterization is okay for this game. The problem I have is that they make Batgirl be like her fangirl defending her, even though Batgirl realizes she's bad, but the boys can't say anything. Like, Alfred, who's supposed to be like the Zordon of the group, is literally saying what Harley's doing bad, and Batgirl's kind of like, well, I mean, is it really that bad? I mean, we had to stop her, obviously, but it's just like, really? And then when the boys are trying to be sympathetic what's going on with Mr. Freeze, he lost his wife, his wife dumped him, he has this horrible condition where he is, like, literally dying as a snowman, and Barbara's just like, no, there's no way to help him because it revealed who he really is inside. He's a toxic male and blah, 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 blah. It's just like, ugh. It's just the same buzzwords that we get with current DC Comics.
I mean, if you really think about it, like, I thought the definition of being prejudiced is to hate someone for who they are.
Ooh, I didn't think of that word before.
So
yeah.
why is it okay in society to be prejudiced against men for just who they are?
Well, also,
I'm just saying, like, how can they be on men? That's how they're born, so it just doesn't make any sense. That's the definition of being prejudiced.
The saddest thing about all this is Mr. Freeze was rewritten over 30 years ago to be a sympathetic villain, to be relatable to people. He was a doctor/scientist who, his wife got seriously ill, and, he had to turn to crime to try to save her, and he couldn't save her. All he could do was basically put her inside, like, this ice coffin for the rest of her life, waiting and hoping a cure would even happen. So even though he did all those things to keep his wife alive, she wasn't really alive. She was just like on life support for 20 years or something like that, continuous life support that Batman and other people allowed to continue to happen because they never pull her off the life support, even though he made that machine to keep her alive. Not once did the city try to be like, well, we're gonna pull her plug and stuff.
For somebody saying that somebody's toxic and that's just who they are.
Yeah, that's wrong.
That's just the very definition of being prejudiced against somebody else and saying that you're just always gonna hate them. There's nothing they can do to change your mind, and you always hate that category of person.
Mm-hmm.
That's really messed up.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't like a lot of these, like, whoops. You know what? I shot him, so it's fine. Just going in, guns a-blazing. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Out of my face.
Like, unless people have an idea that everyone can come into understanding, then I don't understand why all these, like, feminists that get so worked up, why don't they just make an island and make it Themyscira or something? Make an island of just women and live there. If they hate all...
I don't believe that's feminism.
If they hate everybody else, then why don't they just go live on their own? Like, well, it doesn't make any sense. Why are they living in society if they hate half of people in society?
I don't call that... I don't believe that's feminism.
No,
Feminism is
feminism,
giving women equal rights and, like, all that stuff that people were working for. What's happening now is called toxic femininity.
Yeah, like, feminism was in the 80s and 90s. Now it's become something called... Yeah, exactly.
Because
femininity.
there are still very good feminists. There's a lot of really bad people now.
What they did was they were like, oh, we want equal rights, we want equal this, we want equal that. It's like, okay, well, here you go, you have equal everything. And they're like, oh, okay, we got everything equal.
Uh-oh.
And now they're just like, oh, everything's equal. Now that's not good enough. Now I want more. That's the problem, though. You can't have more than equal because then that will be unequal.
I can't let it get warm.
But you already got everything equal.
No! Yes, give me the coordinates. I need to get these organs out of here. Where's my stupid bike? Stupid game? Why did you put my bike there?
Sorry, was it my fault?
No. I forgot that it was an organ heist thing.
I forgot it was too.
That's fine. I'm gonna get there.
But that's what I get angry at. It's like, a lot of these things have already been meaningful, so...
Okay, so I kind of messed up, but I think I'm going to make it in time. Unless, what I don't like is, when you have to bring the organs back to the doctor, sometimes they put, like, bad guys in front of the ambulance, and then the doctor hides in the ambulance, and you can't, like, get the, you know, the organ to her in time, and then everything ends up failing because you had the whole ambulance surrounded.
I hate these organ things.
I mean, I don't think these fetch quests are bad. It's just when they make them... dang it! I knew it! Stupid, dumb... See? This is what I'm talking about! This right here. This is what I'm saying. Like, I got 30 seconds to beat these punkers, get the thing to the door.
I'm trying to calm down.
You're not gonna make it in time. I might get it. I might get it. Unless... Okay, I just barely made it.
Good job.
18 seconds to spare.
There's a little girl who's gonna live
Whoa.
with us. Thank you.
Might be a good idea to head home.
Wait. They reference Bob Kane and Bill Finger as writers for this game? What? They're dead.
Whoa.
What?
They were channeling people from the grave.
Are they too embarrassed to say who the real writers were for this game? They're gonna blame it on dead people? That's messed up.
Weird.
I already know who the writer is this game. She boasts all the time on her Twitter. Like all the changes that she did, all the interviews that she did, you know. Slay Queen Slay, that kind of stuff.
Okay, that was the super chat that you read?
It was not a super chat, it's a...
Thank you for the highlighted
message, yeah.
They credit Bob Kane and Bill Finger as writers for this game. Also, there are numerous writers for this travesty. Thank you, Jimbo!
Yeah, they had like a writer's room. Basically, you know how like Batwoman had like tons of people working on it? Yeah. Okay, so this is another Harley Quinn lab thing. Let's go! And hopefully I won't get my car stuck again.
Well, the only way you could really have a dead person write the game is do that weird
AI? Oh, come on.
that thing that Topanga was pretending she was doing in that episode of Quings.
Are you kidding me? Come on, game. This is stupid. The only way I can get off this bike is if I jump off? I literally have this really powerful motorcycle that should be able to climb the stupid car!
Took a picture of it.
This is stupid!
Took another picture. I'm gonna pose it.
The only way I can get off this is literally if I jump off the bike. I mean, come on.
I'm posing. Wait, can you just turn to the left? I want to...
No, I don't want to turn to the left.
I want to make a picture. Please, could you just move an inch to the right?
I can't move. I'm stuck on this car. You see, this is me moving. Do you see me moving? Look at this. Look, you see me moving?
This is fun.
How is this fun?
This is fun.
You're enjoying this? I'm not.
Alright, emote. Yeah! Oh, where's my emote? Aw, Luke, you're no fun.
Let me break the car at least. Let me break this stupid SUV.
Luke, you are a hero.
Not anymore.
You are a hero! Jason, it's not worth it!
It's worth it!
This isn't how we do things anymore, Jason.
It's how I do things.
Go home!
Stupid civilian messing up my stupid bike.
It's not worth it! Jason, I can't let you do this. I can't let you become the monster that you once were. Jason, go home. Go home, Jason. It's not worth it. This isn't who you are. This isn't what Batman would have wanted. This isn't what Batman would have wanted, Jason.
I hate this stupid game. I'm standing here in the corner and nobody better come near me. Stupid, dumb.
Oh!
I said don't come near me! I'm having emotional issues right now. Stay away from me.
Alright, where are we supposed to go next?
I don't care right now. I don't want to do anything anymore. Can't even ride my stupid bike around stupid town. You want to know what happened if this was the Arkham game? I could literally use my tank and run over cars. I just wanted to climb over the car with my bike. Is that...
Jason misses his tank.
Why can't I use my grapple gun while on my bike? They did it in the show. You're saying that I can't use my grapple to, like, help move my car? Or motorcycle?
No, when Topanga was writing that stuff, that's what people used to do, like in like the 1800s and stuff. They would do that scrawling thing where they would think they were writing from a ghost, and they would have their hand on paper, and they would think they were channeling a dead person. Maybe that's how they. Maybe that's how they wrote the game.
No. No. There was no way they were inspired by the work of Bill Finger and Bob Kane to write this game, because you want to know why? They were actually good writers.
Yeah, if they had written this game, it wouldn't have been this.
You want to know who it feels like wrote this game? The people who wrote Batwoman. The people who wrote the Batwoman TV show. That's how these...
Batgirl's character does feel like it's Batman.
There's no fully destructible environments in this game. Why? There's no way that this gate could hold up to this motorcycle.
But Luke, don't you look at the game and think, wow, look at all these environments and so much detail.
No, I'm thinking if I'm in a souped-up motorcycle and I run into something, I think that it would break.
You don't, like, think about, like, every detail they put into the game?
What detail?
Look at every traffic light and all the little splashes of water on the sidewalk.
No, I'm thinking I'm in a superhero vehicle, and if I run into a fence, then it would, I don't know, at least move or be damaged or dented. You know, if I hit a car, there'd be some type of repercussions for hitting a car.
So you only care if the game works, not how it looks?
I'm done.
Interesting.
They've taken all the fun out of this motorcycle. This is stupid. This is just so dumb.
Well, I don't know where we're supposed to be going.
We're supposed to be going on another Harley Quinn thing. I was trying to get there on the motorcycle. Instead, I'm just going to use my stupid Lazarus Pit jumps. Not even going to ride my bike anymore. They've ruined the fun of riding the bike. Who does that?
I don't know where the next Harley Quinn mission is.
I'm going to it. I'm just Lazarus
Is
Pit
this it?
jumping. Yes, that's it.
Dr. Q?
Yeah, that's it. Lazarus Pit frog jump all my way over
You
there.
could just
No.
literally warp there.
I don't want to warp there. It was the principle of the thing.
Well, it's gonna take you a while. Should I? Oh no, I can't. So I'll just have to beat up bad guys around here first. 90 minutes till you show up.
It's not going to take 90 minutes. I'm doing my leapfrog ability. I'll be right there. Leapfrog ability's fine. Everything's fine.
I really don't want to stream at midnight tonight.
I don't think you'll have to.
Oh.
We'll still be streaming this. We're only at 600 views. I'm not stopping until we get 1,000. Otherwise, we don't make no money.
You're a very stubborn person.
Also, it'll impact our streams tomorrow if it doesn't make 1,000 views. Gotta keep going. That's how
But you don't like think like, wow, look at these environments and stuff.
Nope, because as interesting as this game looks, Arkham Origins, which they made 10 years ago, looks better than this game.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
That's... feels... I don't know.
I'm just saying that, especially with all the Christmas tree lights and like the... It doesn't... This city, you want to know what the city feels like? The city in this game reminds me of the Gotham City that's in DC Universe Online. Like, some parts of it has, like, you know, a lot of atmosphere. Like, there. Like, that building right in front of us with all the clouds and the smog and stuff like that. But that would be, in DC Universe, this would be pointing you in the right direction where there's actually an important mission that you're supposed to go to. You know?
Yeah.
Most of the city, it's just like, it doesn't have that Gotham City vibe to it. It just feels like, kind of like a sandbox city. You know? Really no different than, like, GTA or something like that.
Well, I think that's what they were trying to make.
I don't know what they were trying to do. It really felt like they were just making DC Universe Online. That's just my personal opinion.
It feels like they were working on 7 other games at the same time as this or something.
I mean, I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say that like, Batman VR game that Warner Brothers is working on is probably going to be better than this, even though it's VR. I hate VR. I almost made it. I made it using my my leapfrog jumps, Amber. You said I wasn't going to make it, and yet here I am. Woo! Look at me go! Yeah! It might take me a while, but I'm still going to get there.
We'll get there.
I'm almost there. I'm 100 meters away. And now I'm 90 meters away. Yoink. Woohoo! Yeah! I made it! Okay, so bonus perform throws. I don't want to perform any throws. In fact, I'm gonna let him know I'm here. Yo! I'm here! Look at this! I'm strangling your friend in front of you. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Gonna do absolutely nothing. Come on! What do you get? I do like Jason's, like, nonchalant attitude, though. He's just here shooting everybody. He don't care. Puts the gun behind his head. You know, the man's got style. I respect that.
It's just a 9-to-5 job to him.
It feels like it is.
It's just like after this, he's gonna go to Sonic's for a hot dog.
Nope, nope, Big Belly Burger. Remember? Big Belly Burger is their big burger chain in the DC universe.
If you're killing 25 people on the job.
Kind of.
That's the anime lady.
Crime resolved! I love Spy X Family. Spy X Family is my jam. I love that anime so much.
It's kind of violent.
Sometimes it's violent, but also it's very endearing and sweet.
There's a little girl in it and then some violence.
The little girl has psychic abilities. She can read people's minds, and sometimes that gets her in trouble. Because no one else knows she can read minds.
That feels like me. I feel like I can read minds sometimes.
Yeah, maybe.
What are you thinking right now?
You'll never guess.
Wait, like if I see you in your eyes, I can guess what you're thinking. You're thinking, why are you looking at me?
Nope, wrong.
You're thinking... I think I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I have to wait. You're thinking I'm frustrated waiting until this video gets 1,000 views because the game is so bad and the drop-off has been so hard.
No.
You're thinking, I can't wait till I'm done with this. I can watch my anime.
No, I already watched my anime.
Alright, I guess I don't know what you're thinking.
I want Raspberry Pi.
Oh, there is no Raspberry Pi.
I know.
That's what you were thinking?
I said you would never guess it. Which means you don't have ESP.
I thought I did.
Well, get used to disappointment.
Yeah.
I wanted Pi. You are all sulking now.
I feel sad because I thought I could read your mind.
But see what I'm talking about here, honey? Look. See all this, like, lab equipment that says Daggett? Like, they might just be, like, randomly throwing people's names around, like, for, you know, Easter eggs the way they did in Arkham Origins. But Arkham Origins at least had a plan. Like, the Easter eggs led to later DLC, like Mr. Freeze. Or, like, Batman's, like, ninja origin in that.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and think... See, this is the problem with hiring based on... This is what I think is what happened. This is what I honestly think what happened to this game.
I'm gonna get hit by a car.
I'm just gonna tell you my personal opinion of what happened. Alright, what happened in this game is everything was going normally. They had normal people. And then they felt bad. They were like, we don't have enough women writers with certain viewpoints on the game. They're like, so we're gonna do a woke hire and hire a woman writer with certain viewpoints. And then they hired her, and then she's like, well, now that I'm here, I'm gonna change your game. And they were like, no, we just hired you.
No, you can't say no.
To get the category filled in for the check mark. We didn't actually want you to change the game. We already had it all written. We were just hiring you so we would look good on social media. And she was like, nope, I'm here. I'm gonna change your game. And they were always like, please God, no, we already made the game, please don't change it. And she's like, what are you saying? You don't really like my viewpoints? And they were like, no, we weren't saying that. And then she was like, okay, fine, then I'm changing the game. I'm altering the deal. Pray alter it no further. And then she changed the entire game, and they couldn't do anything about it because they hired her as a hire to like get like certain check marks done.
I just want to say this to get off my chest because I have said this before on my channel, but it's interesting that they hired her, and then 1 month after the new narrative director hire, the game got delayed for almost 2 years. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's weird.
They had the dude who was writing the story from Arkham Origins, was penning the story for this game, and he was on board and everything. And then they hired this lady, typical crazy Twitter lady, and then the game got delayed for 2 years.
And people are like, well, you should hire people this, and this.
That can't be a coincidence.
And this, and this, and this, and this, and this category. And that's why you can't hire people based on categories. You need to hire people based on
merit.
If they understand or if they're good at writing.
Yeah, you hire people based on merit.
Merit can be the only way that you can determine who to hire.
Because if this game actually would have released last year, in 2021, like, I don't think people would be dumping on it so long. It was announced almost 3 years ago, and then when it finally released, it's just kind of average. But people probably wouldn't have been leaning on it so hard if it came out, like, October of last year, because, you know, people, for one, would have had a really interesting superhero game to play that people probably wouldn't be, like, as, you know.
That's why
they were made to wait so long to play the game, and the end result is just kind of meh.
That's what they should really, like, if they, instead of looking at a person and being like, okay, you look like this, therefore we're gonna hire you, they should really, if they really want to do it and have more, you know, like, they want to have more equality in hiring based off of, like, oh, how do you know you're not just hiring this person because, you know, they're, you know, I can't even say it out loud, so it's like, if
you're gonna be teleported without your permission.
If I don't even know if I'm allowed to even say this.
I'm pretty sure a movie's gonna happen now, honey, and then we can get to the actual, like, hospital.
What I mean is, like, that thing that they did in Austria where there was too many. It used to be an all men's orchestra, the Vienna Symphony Orchestra. Then people said that it wasn't fair that women weren't allowed in. Then women were allowed in. Then the problem was people were used to it traditionally being a male, so they still didn't really let very many women in. And women protested and said, "We're not being let in the orchestra." How did they do it? Did they start doing diversity hires? No, they did not, actually. The way they solved the problem was they had people audition behind a curtain so they could not see if it was male or female or what ethnicity or anything. So that's really how they should hire writers. They should give them a thing and say, whoever writes the best story, you're hired, and it won't matter how you look because we're not going to look at your face when we're hiring you. You can literally do you can go behind a curtain and write us the answers. We'll pass a piece of paper to you and you write your response on the piece of paper, and then we will hire the best writer. And then it won't matter. You can't say that you hired them based off of anything. That's honestly how they should solve the problem.
Okay.
I just solved everyone's problem. You're welcome.
Thank you. Alright, so increased critical damage. Oh my gosh, wow.
Thank you, Sons of Gaming. I agree.
And then...
Thank you, Sons of Gaming.
Increased critical damage.
Jimbo says they even canceled the last gen versions for no reason. Let's hope Suicide Squad will be good. Thank you, Jimbo.
Suicide Squad is being made by Rocksteady. Although it is kind of scary that a lot of Rocksteady people quit. That's concerning. Wow, that's an amazing loadout. That's awesome. Alright, I'm good to go. Let's do the Harley Quinn thing now.
No.
We have to go. We have to go. We have to go do the Harley Quinn thing now. No, I don't care about your stupid mind. What is this one? Harley Quinn's still out there, which means those mystery chips are too. Track down her operations before she causes too much damage. I think she's already caused a lot of damage. So, how do I do this one? Talk to Alfred? Talk to what? How do I forget how to start the Harley Quinn thing. Harley Quinn. View Dr. Quinn offline. Great. Fun. Ready for more Dr. Quinn. What is this? Case closed. Where's Quinn? Supposed to be... There's Mr. Freeze. There's Clayface. I guess we just have to go back out. I thought... Oh, never mind. Let's go.
I examined the evidence board. I've done my job.
Yeah, you examined the evidence board. You did fine. Their pictures that they take are really fuzzy. Not very good pictures.
Yeah, it's like they're taking a picture of the Loch Ness Monster or something. Ugh.
Time to get told. Now, Barbara will say, like, you have to come to the Belfry at certain time, and then Barbara will randomly talk about Harley. It might be after we arrest her. I don't know.
She's woman-splaining to everyone.
Is that a term? No.
It is to me.
It is to you? Okay.
She's telling everyone how they don't understand things, but she does because she's a woman.
Harley Quinn's out there, which means those mystery chips are too. Take down her operations before she causes too much trouble. Okay, so is her stuff on the map then? What is this? This is prisoner attack transport. No.
This game just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Where is the Harley Quinn stuff? Organ trafficking. Ew. Ah, here we go.
Why do they have so much organ trafficking in this game?
I mean, I kind of miss. Couldn't they help like civilians? Like, where's the quest like helping a cat out of a tree?
That would be cute. That would be adorable.
That would be something like. Why couldn't they give
think
like
that would be cute.
different fun side quests based on the character's personality? Like,
there's nothing fun in this game. That's the problem. They don't have anything fun. Like all the conversation. Like that's the thing. Like because they made all the conversations so like current eventy politically, then when you make it like that, it takes all the fun out of it.
wait, what does that say?
You take any conversation that could be fun, like, and joke around. Like, you could be like, hey, Nightwing, what is it like to, I don't know, like, be a superhero? Like, can you fly? Or, I don't know, something dumb. Like, you could have them say dumb lines, like the citizens have weird lines. I mean, there would be a million or one things you would say if you actually saw a superhero. Like, Spider-Man, on his games, he has the citizens say great things to him. Can I get a selfie? Where's the people asking for a selfie with us?
I mean, would you really walk up to Red Hood and say, hey, can I get a picture with you?
I think some people would, actually.
I mean, I would worry he'd shoot me.
90% sure if he says he's a good guy, then they probably would want a selfie.
I would pass. But here's another thing, and I could say this because this is I've been playing this game for over a month now. I've noticed that none of the heroes quip. When they showed us pre-alpha footage for this game, when the characters were fighting and stuff like that, it wasn't just like they were interacting with their, other heroes, like, okay, I'm going to set them up, I'm going to do this. You actually heard the characters quip. Like, what happened to the quipping? Why did they remove the quipping?
I mean, that's what makes the Spider-Man games fun, is he always quips.
Remember how I was so annoyed in Arkham City that Nightwing was silent, right? And then I was overjoyed in Arkham Knight, even though he had a very minimal role in Arkham Knight. He quipped in combat.
If you guys don't know what that means, it means he taunts, he says funny things to the bad guy while he's fighting them.
Right. There's none of them, they're all stoic and silent.
He will make, like, puns and stuff like that.
This game just has no soul. Like, you get Alfred to be the Zordon of this Power Rangers group, telling you what to do. But, like, even when Red Hood, like, shoots people, there's things that he could say afterwards, like, based on the element he's using. You could say something like, stay cool, or chill out, or,
yeah, exactly.
I'm on fire.
You could do it based on the element.
Nothing.
Time to blow off some steam.
Like, if he has toxic bullets, right? He shoots somebody with toxicity or something, and he could quip something stupid like, now that's toxic, or, nothing.
Yes!
Nothing.
The fact they could have made some Talon puns about birds.
Nothing.
The fact that Mr. Freeze is in this game and there is hardly any, I don't remember any Freeze puns at all.
Nope.
While you're fighting him, it is such a huge missed opportunity.
Well, there was no Freeze puns in Arkham City in Origin either, but the goons that worked for Freeze said funny stuff.
Yeah.
Like, most of the goons in this game just speak nonsense. They're not fun. They're just annoying.
But then again, you were playing Mr. Freeze as Batman. He doesn't really quip, but Nightwing does.
Right.
And Robin does.
And I played the entire game as Robin. I played the entire game as Nightwing. There's no quipping.
The only people that I could imagine would be not quipping would be
Batgirl quips.
Okay, well, if she does, then the only person I guess would be...
She quipped in her terrible Arkham Knight DLC.
Wow, so then there would be no reason they couldn't have her do that.
She only says like a few funny things, but she still does it.
Yeah, well, she probably... The thing is, like... You know, she loves being... Batgirl's a character that loves being around the Bat family. So it's not like she would be like, oh, I'm not... Like, oh, they're annoying and I don't like being around them. Well, then why did you name yourself Batgirl and enjoy hanging out with them all the time? Then she would obviously be having a good time also joking around and quipping and everything like that. It's just the only person who wouldn't quip would probably be Red Hood, but even he would probably.
No, Red Hood quips.
Then
Just not in this game.
They have no reason.
He even says something funny when he kills Black Mask in Arkham Knight. You know?
Yeah, then they have
He literally, he pushes... Remember Black Mask is begging for his life and he's standing by a window, and then Red Hood says something funny and kicks him out the window.
Wow.
I know! And that was Red Hood!
So, yeah, I mean, like, they have missed...
They missed the mark on this game so much.
They've missed a lot of things about it, like
They missed the personality of the Bat family. Everybody in this game is stoic like Batman. Except when they're in the Belfry, like in their civvies. That's the only time they kind of act like their comic book counterparts. To some extent. Oops.
Yeah, I don't know if I like, now that we're on the subject of things we don't like, I don't think I like Batgirl's, Belfry outfit. It makes me feel really weird and uncomfortable.
It's because she's wearing a... What? She's wearing a back brace.
I don't understand.
She's literally wearing a brace on her spine. You can see it in this game.
Why?
What do you mean, why? She was well, no, she wasn't paralyzed in this universe. She has a spinal injury that she can heal from.
Okay. So that's why she looks weird.
That's why she looks weird. She has to wear that back brace. And so, I don't know, but it's interesting that every other character in the game gets a different outfit than she does. She wears the same outfit the whole game.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. I thought she was always wearing the same outfit.
Tim Drake has like 3 civvy outfits. Nightwing has 2 or 3.
Yeah, her clothes don't look relaxed. It makes me feel uncomfortable seeing her wear like very, very tight clothing on the bottom and then very loose clothing on the top. That would be so uncomfortable to be wearing that for days on end.
Yep, and can we just...
She has no comfortable jeans or anything.
I just want to address the elephant in the room too. Why in the world does Red Hood's like string thingies get all pointy? Like, why does his hoodie strings like become deadly weapons in cutscenes? Like, what? Why? Like, did they not... Like, who programmed that?
Yeah.
I have never in my life seen a cutscene that is ruined that quickly, that badly. Also, my second playthrough, or third playthrough of the game, the really serious scene where Alfred and Kane are talking about the death of the Waynes, and all of a sudden there's like, in the background, there is every 15 seconds there's machine gun fire. And they're talking about how safe Gotham is to walk. And it made the scene ridiculous because you hear them talking like, oh, you know, how are you tonight? And you hear, and then 15 seconds. Yes, yes. And then they're talking about, and 15 seconds later they say something else and you hear it go, brrr, brrr. And I'm like,
you should have corrected that to make sure that during that cutscene there would be no background.
I had to mute my microphone because I was dying on the other end when I was like recording that because it was like 4 in the morning, and I'm just like, what in the world? Why is this machine gun going off? This didn't happen in the cutscene before. And then lo and behold, I go on a rooftop and you've got like these thugs going, and they're like shooting at this one person over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what in the world? So I mean, it just. I don't even know how to say this game was rushed without, like, and just pointing out the evidence that this was beyond rushed. Like, what they tried to do with this game is they tried to get it during the holiday, and not only did they fail at that, because Warner Brothers made them mark the game down for the holiday just so they could probably sell 1 million copies. Like, this game is, like, almost literally half the price right now because of Black Friday sales at Best Buy, on Amazon, I think Walmart.com, EB Games. So many places that are trying to get rid of their stock of this game.
Watch people get this game for Christmas and cry when they open it.
No, I mean,
am I getting Sonic? Am I getting
I mean, if
Mario
I
plus
asked,
Rabbids?
if
It's Gotham Knights! No!
no, they wouldn't say that until their second playthrough. Like if they didn't have made such an emphasis that playing through, remember their marketing for this game? They're like, if you play through as the other characters, it's like you're experiencing a whole new game. And it's like there's barely any changes to playing as the other characters.
Same dialogue, but with a
There's
different
like
character.
one new line for each villain you interact with. The
It's
villains
not
basically
only
follow
game.
the same script.
Well, that's the first thing I noticed when, like, Talia killed her father towards the beginning of the game.
Ow.
Or didn't kill him, but she ensured he was dead, which is very close to it.
Yeah, stabbing a corpse definitely makes sure it's, you know.
If he wasn't dead already, well, he's dead now.
She was waiting for him to stand up and go, surprise, still alive.
But
Not
it's
so much
like
anymore.
the fact that she did that,
Boom.
and all of the characters had the exact same reaction.
That takes care of Dr.
Like,
Q for now.
I mean, I would think
Wonder how the others are doing back at the Belfry.
I would think other people would react differently to that. I would think that Batgirl would react differently than Red Hood. I think Red Hood wouldn't care. I think Tim and Babs would probably have a stronger reaction to him being stabbed like that. I mean,
Do you wanna know how-
me as a girl, I would be like, what are you doing? That's your father! Like, I would get upset.
Red Hood acts like Red Hood in the first, like, 30 to 40 minutes of the game. And then he acts like this, like, caring, like, older brother archetype. Like, the rest, like he's the misunderstood, like, muscle-bound guy that has a heart of gold. But, like, he is a hothead. Like, you don't... The only time that you see him actually act like Red Hood is one time when Nightwing confronts him about, like, he's like, I'm gonna go off and do this case on my own. And Nightwing's like, wait. And he gets between him. And then Tim's like, no, stop. Don't fight. Bruce wouldn't want us fighting. And it's just like, after that, Red Hood's just kind of like, okay, I guess I can't be mean and grumpy anymore. And it's just like, what the heck? That's his whole character arc.
Yeah.
He's grumpy and angry. The man was dipped in the Lazarus pit, and this game is just like, I need to get in touch with my feelings
Yeah,
more.
I was like, well, I mean, I think it would have been more interesting if they did fight. If Nightwing and Red Hood did get in an actual fight, I think that would have been more interesting. Like,
I was just waiting for there to be a line in the game where Alfred's just like, so Master Todd, how have those therapy sessions been going? I attend them every week, and I feel so much better. Like, I was just waiting for him to talk about, like, you know, more getting in touch with his feelings, but it's like his stories involve a lot of, like, you know, big teddy bear, like, hugging everybody, and it's just like,
yeah,
this is not Jason Todd.
it's like instead of acknowledging that he was crazy and a jerk, they're like pretending like we misunderstood him all along. He was always Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
And Bob Ross combined.
I love
and Mother Teresa.
I love, you know what it feels like? He feels like
And Mr. T.
There's one scene, I'm gonna explain it to you. There's one scene in Red Hood's story where, like, he's upset because, I mean, he was dead at one point. And they're like, oh, you know, hey, remember that really funny time that we're gonna make up this story that's gonna make Jason feel awkward, and then Jason's gonna, you know, most of his stories involve Jason cooking. Like, Jason's an actually good cook, which they don't really tell you. But he's here in the kitchen, he's doing stuff, and he's like, I don't understand why people always think are going to snap. And he's holding a knife in his hands. And it's like, what? People always thinking I'm going to go crazy because they're just waiting for me to snap because I'm the dead man that came back to life. It's like, Jason, put the knife down, man.
Yeah.
Put the knife down. And then it feels like there's one point in the storyline where Jason not only changes his character trait from, like, being this grumpy, you know, sad guy or whatever, but, like, he's not really explaining the fact that, you know, he came back from the dead and he has to relearn all this stuff. So he's here cooking with everybody, and then he's just like, you know, they're like, hey, we need to get somebody on those onions. And he's like, well, I'm just here drinking my sports drink, and I was going to go work out. But all of a sudden, I'm just going to completely change my personality, 180. I'm just going to come over to you guys so we can have a family moment. I'm going to start chopping those onions. And then very awkwardly, I'm going to look up while I'm chopping badly. And I'm going to say, you know what? We can add this other ingredient to give it a real spice. You guys will love it. And it's like, that's not Jason. Jason's not a timid character who's trying to, you know, get along with everybody like he's some, guy that just moved in next door and he's, you know, trying to get in with this circle of friends that have existed long before him.
When everybody knows your name. Jason!
Oh, it's just... They had a thing that all these family people were waiting, like fans of these characters, were waiting for decades for these characters to get their own game. And what they got is just a mediocre outing. It sucks. But, I mean, in their defense, it took, like, Batman almost 30 years. Well, not 30 years. About 20 plus years to get, like, that, you know, amazing Batman game with Arkham Asylum. Because the other Batman games that came out, they were just kind of average. I'm sorry. I mean, Batman Begins was a fun game. It really was. But it wasn't, like, pinnacle Batman game. It was just kind of, like, expected for 3D Batman games. It raised the bar from, the dancing scene made no sense. Yeah, I know. It was just so they could show that, you know, he's struggling with his, like, Lazarus powers or something.
Daniel says, when Jason Todd puts on his red costume, he turns into a completely different character.
I'm just waiting for the deadly
He's
hoodie
like,
strings to come
hey
back.
guys, let me help you with that.
Blackgate
We're
is
having
going
a
to
great
hold
family
Freeze
moment.
this
And then
time.
he puts on the costume and it's like, bang, 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 like shooting people cold
She's
in the
one who told
face.
him about Bruce. You know
Yeah,
that, right?
he is a different person.
You think so?
They were talking.
No doubt.
Sorry.
We'll need to keep an eye on both of them.
Keep an eye on both of them.
Sorry.
But what really ruins the
Sorry.
cutscenes is when his little tassel thingies of his hoodie. You don't need to keep apologizing. Like when his hoodie strings like become deadly weapons, and he's like literally going to hug somebody, and it's like I'm just waiting for somebody to get impaled with his hoodie strings because these aren't supposed to be gravity defying, and yet numerous times in cutscenes, not just on the Xbox but also on the PlayStation 5, it does the same thing, which means that error is written in the code for all versions of this game. I thought that was just on Xbox when we were playing over here, but then it happened when I was recording on the PlayStation 5 as well.
The trail went cold, but I'm still looking.
Yeah, maybe they should just delete, because you don't need tassels on a hoodie. They're just extra things.
I'm obviously
Maybe there's a way they can just go through and delete those since they're causing so much problems.
Yeah, I'm not even arguing with you on that.
I mean, it really feels like Batgirl's like the alpha character of this game. Like just now, Nightwing was talking to her about something, and then she took like a more like authoritative stance, and he's just like, you know what? I'm just not gonna argue with you, Babs. I'm just like, come on, Dick. It's like you're supposed to be the Leonardo of this group, and you're just like folding like playing cards or something. It's just nah.
It's like if he stands up for himself and takes charge, then he'll be seen as toxic.
Yeah. Oh, we have to mute this because of music. There's random music here. You're not missing much. They're lifting weights, and now Barbara's gonna hurt her back. Wait for it. But then people aren't allowed to come over and say, "Are you okay?" They all look. They're like, "Oh, should we go over there?" Nah, man. The Me Too movement. Gotta be careful. Yeah, it's true. We'll just stare here and, you know, not go over and see if she's okay. She'll come to us when she wants to talk. It'll be fine.
Yeah, they're not
This is
allowed
not
to
good. There are riots like all over Gotham. Whoa. Dr. Q invites all of her Quinners to a wellness party. Wonderful.
Throw up the bat signal or something. That'd flush her out.
It's Montoya.
I don't know what to tell you, Crispus. She's a soccer mom. Just get her in cuffs, man.
Hey.
Give me a sec. Nightwing, we got something weird down here. We set up some blockades, but who knows how long those will last.
Montoya, Harley's instigating these riots. Hold your line. We're coming to you.
How many of you bats are on this call? You know what? It doesn't matter. Just hurry.
Well, we have a target. Let's knock some heads.
See how awkward Jason is? It just he's trying so hard to fit into this group. It just you feel bad for him because it's just
like he would be cooler if he talked less. Unfortunately, he has like one of the best voice actors.
I know, the voice actor's amazing,
so when
but...
he does talk, he sounds good, but it's out of character for his character. He sounds good if there was another... Honestly... I could almost picture Jason's voice for Nightwing, but Nightwing's character sounds alright, it's just... Yeah, I just... Well, like, even then, that was super awkward, like... Oh, never mind.
I don't care what you have to do. Keep your barricade up.
Rough night.
Aren't they all?
I don't know. I'd say the jury's still out on this one.
There's still no sign of Harley. This is ridiculous. What do soccer moms and yoga dads need to riot for?
Dealer pricing on minivans? I'll check it out.
Be careful. I'll have to do a lot of paperwork if you die.
See, the only time that there's, like, really one-liners and the characters kind of acting like the characters is in these, like, really badly written cutscenes. You know, that was actually a funny line about, like, why would yoga people be, like, rioting? And then he's like, you know, something about minivans. It's like, okay, it is kind of funny, but the dialogue up to that point was just kind of yawn.
An ice cream truck.
Yeah.
What's that doing
Oh,
here?
I have to jump over there.
I mean, even rioters get snacky.
Also,
right?
where are the yoga moms riding? I don't see that happening.
You'll see him in a sec. You can actually beat up civilians now. Part of the story. They're brainwashed, so it's fine now. Before it wasn't okay. Now it's okay. Because they have chips inside their heads. Yay! Yep. Yep. If you have a chip inside your head, you're evil now.
But none of these look like yoga moms.
Yeah, well, the line didn't make sense. Because I don't even see any ladies wearing yoga outfits. They're just all wearing the same clothes as dudes.
None of these people look like soccer moms. Or whatever they call them.
Also, this is the only time the cathedral shows up as, like, anything in this game. It's just kind of like a level you can't even go inside.
Yeah.
Oh well. Whoop. Yoink.
I don't know what to say. That would have been interesting if they had people that looked like they were moms and dads, and people with fanny bags and
Nope, they got people
bringing cupcakes and
instead.
stuff.
There's guys with let's see, you have dude with man buns. Is a thing.
I think it would have been interesting if it looked like PTA moms and stuff. I think that would have been interesting. Like then the character model would have been switched up a little bit.
I thought I was supposed to scan that. Was I not supposed to scan that? Scan the civilian.
I feel like every 5 seconds, like the game is telling me, don't question it. Like it's just a game. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make sense. Feels like the game is subliminally telling me that every second.
Belfry, I've got one of the implants here. Sending you a serial number now.
The number is assigned to a type of neural implant. It's currently in human trials at Daggett Labs.
That must be what Harley stole from him. What does the implant do?
It stimulates the brain to remove inhibitions. There's a limiter feature, but one could override it.
So it makes otherwise normal people run amok. Great. We have to turn off that signal.
Until the implant's signal is disabled, these people are not likely to fear anything. Or anyone.
I just had an idea. This shows why I'm a better writer. All these little hints toward Roland Daggett, you didn't need to make Jacob Kane, like Bruce's only living family member, be a member of the Court of Owls. If you really needed that shrewd businessman that was leading Gotham from behind the scenes that had lots of wealth, you could have made Roland Daggett as the voice of the court.
Interesting.
Because literally, Daggett's fingerprints are all over this game.
Yeah, it would have made more sense, just like in the
thing about ice cream trucks, they're meant to stand out.
in that Batman movie where Lex's name was everywhere and he was like the evil person.
It would have made a lot more sense than, you know, pretty much Jacob Kane. Oh crap! I left this area. Oh no! No! Go back. Yeah.
Oh wow, you came back in time.
Yeah, I made it in time. Hooray.
Yeah, I mean, I noticed like what you were saying about how no one could say anything to Batgirl also, like when she was hurt. But yeah, Jason Todd had a mental breakdown, and Batgirl was all like all over him, like, "Are you okay?" and being like all empathetic. When if anyone did that to her when she wasn't okay, no one is allowed to. It's just, I don't know. It's just very, honestly, it's just very demeaning. That's to other people that aren't the privileged class, which is Batgirl. It's a privileged class in this game.
Arkham Origins random reference. Broken helicopter that's on fire. Yay!
Interesting.
Yeah, they also had a broken helicopter. They had 2 broken helicopters in Arkham Origins that were just randomly on fire. Because of reasons. I don't know, there just was. One you actually see crash, and the other one is just randomly, you know, there on fire.
Luke,
what?
you know where we're supposed to be going?
Scan the source of the signal. I might have messed up.
Yeah, because I went up there where you were going, and it said I was out of the
Oh,
playable
I'm supposed to scan the ice cream truck now.
I mean, there were a lot of things. I mean, the environment's
Truck
really
is sending
nice,
out some
though,
kind of
but
signal.
There's just a lot of things.
From what I
that
can
don't
tell,
make
it's
sense.
talking to a small legion of medical
Push me
devices.
off the roof.
Proprietary stuff.
I bet this has something to do with the implants Harley had at the Monarch.
I think the reason why it's devastating is because I think we were looking forward to a Bat Family game, and we got one, but it wasn't the one we wanted.
Yep.
And I think people have been wanting a Bat Family game
I need you
because
to
it
get
could
to
have
Gotham
unlocked
General,
so many
now.
possibilities.
Why, whatever could be the problem, Detective Montoya?
And now it's gone down in history as just kind of a mediocre experience.
We could have had Cassandra Cain or Luke Fox or tons of people, Damien.
Kate.
We could have had a lot of extra people in the next game. Just like like I'm just saying, like Injustice did really well. That's why there was an Injustice 2 and 3. I'm just saying, like.
Oh, Injustice 3 will come, but
there will be.
It won't be the same unless they're, you know, unless they're being really secretive that they recorded a script, or maybe they have a lot of Kevin's like lines they didn't use from previous games.
Right, because the Batman won't be in there. I mean.
Nope. I mean, I guess it would be.
I think Troy Baker would do a good job.
Roger Craig Smith. Roger Craig Smith can do a pretty decent Conroy. Still not 1,000 views. Wow. Messed up.
Sorry.
Not your fault. Hospital. Alright, let's go. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Why crouch after walking through the door, though?
I'm outside the damn hospital, Red Hood. We're going to rush in soon.
Get the GCPD to hold their positions, Montoya. Harley's mind controlling the citizens.
Mind control.
I can stop
This
her.
really should have been the Mad Hatter.
Fine.
Yeah.
But I expect a full debrief later.
They just wanted to use Harley Quinn in a role that she wasn't in before, which is mind control.
They wanted to make her more than. The thing is, she is cute in the role that she was always in. It's just that for them, they didn't want her in that role because they felt like she wasn't good enough in that role.
This place is huge. How am I going to find Harley?
There's a security
Just
center in the
randomly watch
hospital
somebody get
plans.
electrocuted.
Maybe you could find her on the camera feeds.
Apparently.
Oh, there's a man bun man. See the man bun?
Yeah. I don't know why, but I was thinking of a quote from Frasier to describe why people are sad about this game. Frasier says, "You're not grieving what you're lost. You're grieving what your life would have been." And it's like, reminds me of this game. It's like, or what you thought your life would be. It's like, we're grieving what we thought the game was going to be versus what it is. And we're grieving what we thought the game was going to be. or what, how great it would have been to play a game in the way that we thought.
Is anyone dead?
There you go, Amber. You got it? Yep. You did look cool. Good job.
Anyone ever told you you're slow, deadhood?
The fan club didn't want to let me through, Harley.
You know your problem. You need more fun in your life. So I left you some presents to unwrap. Enjoy.
Yeah, they try to make her too evil in this, but it would have been nice, like, to maybe actually use the Mad Hatter. It would make sense because that's his stick, you know?
Yeah, I think the Mad Hatter would have been interesting.
And she doesn't even... The thing that I don't like about this whole caper, she doesn't even mention that she got the idea from Jervis Tetch.
Shit.
Like, it's like either the Mad Hatter doesn't exist in this universe, or the writers were kind of like, you know what, we're gonna use the ideas of the Mad Hatter from, you know, our previous games, like Arkham Origins and stuff like that, because Warner Brothers Games Montreal made Arkham Origins that had the Mad Hatter and stuff in it. I'm really surprised, based on all their weird ideology, that they didn't have anarchy in this. Because
I know,
anarchy...
Ryan, he explained he loves their ideology.
Exactly. Like, anarchy is the ideology of, like, Twitter weirdos. So it would... I'm honestly surprised that they didn't have him in this game.
Right, they had him in Arkham City though.
They had Arkham Origins.
Arkham Origins. Oh.
Yep, he was saying the same talking points back in 2013 because he was eccentric. Eccentric became normal.
Yeah. Right, the stuff he was saying now is...
Go back and listen to his actual speech, all the things that he said, and then mirror it with 2022. I'm just saying, like, a lot of the stuff that he said became prophetic. Like, and he was viewed as someone who was insane.
Yeah.
Right?
And he's viewed as an anarchist, which he is, which
that's
means
gonna hurt.
No order, no law, no...
Mm-hmm.
No... any kind of civilization or anything.
It's really interesting because I was playing just for fun because you were talking about we were probably going to do Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
And just for fun, I was playing it and I was listening to Anarchy, like not just his radio speeches. After you capture him, the things he's saying, it looked like he was writing a Twitter thread from 2022.
Right.
It's disturbing and creepy.
But back then it was.
But now
seen as abnormal. But
now he's seen as the good guy today.
Now he's seen as his thoughts are seen as normal.
Even though he is abnormal and he's insane.
Yeah, but it's like in that game they showed that wasn't right because it didn't make any sense. Because if you get rid of, he was saying get rid of all order, all law, police, everything. It's like if you do that, then you have chaos.
You're treating these people like lab rats.
And that's why
you're
he was
even
seen
killing
as
them.
crazy.
Your stupid town killed him. Whatever. You'll see him when you get to the party.
See, look, she's literally, like, she's not a surgeon either. So she's doing malpractice. She's like, she's surgically installing microchips into people's heads.
Yeah, she doesn't have any surgery.
She doesn't have any surgery. She's not that type of doctor.
Even if you have small amount of training, unless you have been certified in that or unless you have a degree in that, you can't really do it.
Yeah. And like
yeah.
Her storyline, if you really think out of all the stuff in this game, it's not the Court of Owls. The darkest stuff with the weirdest connotations is Harley Quinn's story in this game. Like, this is pretty messed up stuff.
Yeah, it's disturbing. And no one is allowed to be disturbed because she's a girl, so it's like, well, she's mutilating people, but she is a woman, so it's understandable.
Yeah, think about it, because Clayface's story is about grieving the death of Batman to the point that he's actually putting together a play because, you know, his last outing with Batman, then he finds out that Batman's dead, and he just can't come to grips with it, and he attacks the Bat family member that told him.
Sorry.
That was weird. Harley Quinn has a really messed up thing. Like, she's half Mad Hatter, half Professor Pig. Mm-hmm. You know? Like, literally, she's turned the hospital into, like, a horror house. Like, doing wicked disturbing stuff.
They have hostages.
Well, I mean, that's the kind of... Like, you're combining, like...
Call yourself a criminal?
Torturing and malpractice, like, you know... Like, you're combining the physical torture that you're putting people under, combined with the mind torture that is really only used, like, in, like, government, you know, torture, like, winter soldier type. Here to 1,000 views, says Just 22. Though they made this game tolerable, a D game to an A.
Thanks, Red Hood. We thought we were done for.
I don't know.
Get out of here. The GCPD are waiting outside.
They made the game tolerable, a D game to an A. It's not an A game.
Thank you, Just 22.
I wouldn't say it's a D game though. It'd probably be C. Like, multiplayer is fun. And I guess we're gonna find out next week what the whole 4-player thing is. I don't think the 4-player thing is gonna be very good. Nobody's really been talking about it. So, 2 lucky viewers will get to play with us. Whatever the 4-player aspect of this game is on the 29th of November.
Thank you, Just 22, and the super chats do greatly help getting towards 1,000 views.
Nothing. Just finishing up the decor. You're gonna be real excited.
Don't forget to like and share,
I don't
everyone.
think excited is the
In
right
fact,
word.
I'm gonna retweet on Twitter.
And she hung up on me.
Although, just a reminder, guys and gals, like, playing 4-player, we're gonna need 2 people that have Xbox. Because we don't have a way of,
Are we gonna switch different people every time? Or?
have to be Xbox people. It's not cross-platform.
What happens if some people have to work that night and we don't have any of them? People that...
Honey, it's only gonna be 1 stream of 4 players.
Oh, we're just gonna show it off once.
Well, no, they don't have that much content.
Oh.
It's not like you're replaying the story with 4 people. There's a special mode where you can play as 4 players.
Oh, I thought you could replay it.
No!
Why?
No!
Why not?
No! Nope.
Would you read it for them like that?
I mean, I would honestly play through the story again for the 5th time with 4 people.
But it doesn't exist.
No, actually, I don't think sanely I could play through this game's story again. Like, maybe in February I can go through his background.
What you were saying about Jason, though, with his personality, I think even though the voice actor does sound good when he talks, I think because of Jason's personality, I think he shouldn't talk as much.
What personality would Jason? They make him like... His personality is... Because he's a big tough guy, he's secretly... like, you know, in touch with his feelings more than any man, and, you know, because he came back from the dead, he's very sympathetic and stuff like that. He's supposed to be a man that's tortured by his inner demons from coming back to life. Like, he's supposed to be struggling with things, and you don't really see that struggle, except for, like, maybe 2 cutscenes. Like, Jason is literally deranged, and he wasn't dipped in the Lazarus pit in Arkham Knight. He was tortured psychologically by the Joker in Arkham for a year or 2. And he is seriously damaged, you know? He's supposed to be a damaged hero that strives to be better, or strives to, you know, deal with the cards that he was dealt. And this Jason is just kind of like, you know what, I came back from dead, I'm going to use this to chastise Tim every once in a while when Tim, you know, says something against zombies. And could be like, I was dead once, do you hate me? And it's like... In the previous scene, he's acting like a big brother with Tim, and then he says something like that, and it's just like, who's writing this game? Oh, the super chat is, you guys made this D game into an A.
Oh, thank you, Just 22.
Thank you, Just 22.
Thank you so much.
That's very kind of you. Thank you.
I'm sorry I misread it.
I hope you guys are entertained.
Thank you so much.
Got it. L3. Coming for you, Harley.
Okay.
I'm just imagining like them having like a trick or treat moment, and a bunch of kids are dressed up as like monsters, and then like Tim is handing, or Nightwing is handing out candy, going, "Oh, you guys are so scary. You guys look like a bunch of monsters. Oh my gosh, I don't recognize you." And then Jason comes behind them and is like,
You have a problem with monsters? Because I was dead! Alright, this is the one thing I like about the hospital. I like this elevator scene, so let's go. Come on. Alright, the time for talking has ceased. For just like 30 seconds.
I don't even like this song.
I don't even like this song. There we go. That was worth it. Thank you. I like the elevator thing. I think they were inspired to do that weird elevator thing from the Ninja Turtles movie. Except it was funnier than Ninja Turtles movie. Because, like, the brothers actually made a song up in the elevator.
Oh.
Ooh, waka waka. Ooh. That was so cool. That was a very Ninja Turtles moment. Oh, sorry. That's you, Tim. My bad.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, like, somebody who has high blood pressure myself and has to deal with anger issues, it makes me kind of mad seeing that Jason's Todd having no problem at all. Like, oh, I have all these anger issues. I was tortured, but I'm perfectly fine. I'm Bob Ross. I want to see Jason, like, I just want to see Jason, like, them, like, going to Jason's room, if they have rooms, and then, like, you go in there and he's like, Jason, hurry up! Like, something horrible has happened. It's like, I'm painting, and now I'm painting a happy tree. And a happy tree always needs friends. Let's paint some friends for a tree. It's like, Jason, just a minute, I'm painting.
We have to go on patrol, Jason. We are dealing with man-bat creatures. They're monsters. Monsters! I was a monster once!
It's just like, it's so out of character, because also if he was tortured, wouldn't he have headaches and stuff all the time? Like, you'd think he would be in pain all the time, so he wouldn't always be the friendliest person if he had headaches.
You freaks are the monsters!
The real monsters are the friends we made along the way.
Ah, yes, we need Fernando here tonight. Darn it, Fernando! He's probably working tonight. Oh my god.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense, because
why
if
would
he
they
really
have
is angry,
what is the point of having road flares inside of a hospital?
he would not always respond perfectly like Mr. Rogers every time someone talks to him. He would have a short fuse. You know, like someone would say,
I used to be a monster until I got in touch with my inner side. I use guns because that's what's expected of me.
But inside, I'm a teddy bear.
Welcome to Jason's neighborhood.
He wears a sweater. They should have him wear like a sweater when he's walking.
I'm Red Hood. I'm in touch with my feelings.
It's a
Unless someone calls me a monster! Whoa! Character change!
It's a beautiful day in the Belfry. A beautiful day for a...
Jason, would you like to play DDR? Sure. Oh wait, they have monsters! Monsters! No! Yeah. That was the dumbest sequence. Like, him playing DDR and... they're playing that thing with the, and then he starts having like these episodes because he didn't even look like a zombie when he came back from the dead. Doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, he just looked like a person.
Blood splattered all over the place. This is the most disturbing. This level should have been for Professor Pig. This is really weird.
I mean, how do you even get that much blood? Check it. I wonder what Thanksgiving would be like for them, says Jimbo.
We got to see what Thanksgiving was like for them.
Thank you for the super chat, Jimbo.
Cooking.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is like... Who's this Jason Todd waving his knife around going, I can't believe people think I'm always about to snap!
Well, and then he stabs the knife into the table. It's like, where did we get that impression?
Sauce! Sauce! Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Jacob. For 1.0 says, longtime fan. Jason Todd has always been my favorite, but other than this game, he's barely playable as a PS4 player. This isn't an option. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Jimbo. Thank you for the super chat, Jacob. Yeah, I can imagine them like having a discussion, like Robin and Nightwing having an argument, like, you know, the problem is that people aren't helping, solve crime too much. The problem is the gangs. No, it's not. It's the problem is this, and then Jason goes.
I brought my special sauce from home. You guys are gonna love it.
I've been slaving over a hot stove all day. Jason is in this fluffy white apron.
I mean, we made fun. I take back what I said. Like, Arkham Knight Jason was unhinged, but I still feel like, even though he was kind of whiny,
at least he has his anger issues down.
At least it made sense, his trauma. Like, this game, obviously Jason has been Red Hood for many, many years. So, but the fact that every once in a while they show that, well, we have to give Jason something, so we're going to give him, like, post-traumatic stress from Lazarus Pits and Monsters. Randomly, even though it looks like he has his act together, but we're going to make him more relatable and give him, like, some mental problems.
Yeah.
But it's like, the mental problems made sense for Troy Baker's Red Hood in Arkham Knight.
But I've researched a lot about post-traumatic stress.
Just like in the movies.
Just like in the movies? No, you're supposed to jump through the glass, not kick it with your foot. Wimp.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be pulling glass out of your shorts. It's a thing.
Don't be rude! Mama's talking here.
So that's how you're controlling them. Hand it over.
Nuh-uh. My choice.
That's enough games, Harley.
As if. This has been in the works since Blackgate. Welcome to my party!
Your party sucks. There's not even cake.
Yeah, that was groan-worthy. I agree.
Because
yeah.
I haven't lit a candle!
Like, what does that even do? And look at her outfit. It doesn't even look very hard. She looks like...
Now, let's play Dead Hood.
And also, like, she keeps calling him Dead Hood. How did she know that he died and came back to life?
Stop making like this, Dead Hood.
Yeah, like you're both. Yeah, like how did she know?
I don't know, this is... Well, I mean, she was working with the Bat family, but the fact she's always calling him dead and things like that, and he has post-traumatic stress, but playing DDR causes him to, like, freak out.
That's what I was gonna say, like, post-traumatic stress is triggered by, like, sight, sound, smell, something that reminds you exactly of the event. And you start reliving it, so...
Apparently DDR reminds him of the Lazarus Pit.
Why, that's what I was thinking, like, why would chibi monster characters remind him of the event? It's nothing like what he went through. A weird cartoon animal, monster reminds him of the event? That doesn't make any sense.
Also, can we just admit that it was really weird for Barbara to be playing DDR based on her, like, spinal injury? Like, that would make more sense if Tim was playing it. Or Nightwing or something like that. Also, based on that brace that she's wearing on her legs, she wouldn't even be able to move that quick.
Right, but how does she move?
And she's one of the fastest characters in this game.
Yeah.
There's just so much that doesn't make any sense.
You and pulling back.
Well,
I like it.
Yep, man bun people incoming. Everything's man buns. Because everyone has man buns.
I almost forgot about my special surprise.
Harley, no!
Mama's got some stuff to do. You make sure to keep him here.
Just like they tried to make her outfit ugly.
They made her outfit ugly, but also they get... There's the man bun! Yeah! They also made her face makeup look like that of, what's his name? Heath Ledger.
Oh, right.
Bang, 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 bang. There you go. Also notice how she only beats up guys with hammers. She's not actually hitting women.
Did you miss me?
I mean, that is weird.
Maybe one thing if they just auto-generated things, you know? But...
No, I mean, that is true.
everything is typical.
It's just weird.
Are we having fun yet?
But, I mean, that's honestly how...
Remember to damage Harley projectiles is the key. And dodge her hammer as best you can. I'm just going to build up my momentum and then sneak up behind her and shoot her a lot. Which, Red Hood is the easiest character to, like, basically cheese everybody in this game because of his guns.
Yeah, I mean, like, it would have been cute if she had put the clown, like, design on her. It's like clown makeup. Little diamonds on her eyes.
Yep, except the face makeup. It's like they were trying to do the Heath Ledger thing, except badly.
Yeah, like,
Because he actually, his face makeup kind of looks scary.
yeah, hers just kind of looks like...
It looks like one of those like beauty masks that girls wear overnight.
Yeah, like she was like a mud mask.
Yeah, basically like a mud mask that's all white. Yep.
That you would wear like before you go to sleep, or you put on for like half an hour and then take it off, like from that out. It looks like she was perfectly mud mask. It's like a bucket of paint fell on her face.
Yeah, kind of. Yep.
Party foul!
Damn, I'm control.
What the hell did I do?
Just get out. Start running.
Hey, where you going? You can't leave yet. You were having fun.
Last call. Party's over.
Oh, those people are minded.
Yep, now it's just Harley. With her electric Thor hammer.
Party's not over until I say it is.
Lady Thor! Jane! Wow, did you see her teleport all the way over there? Yeah, that's something else. Yep, so now she can't use her guards, but she goes kind of crazy with her attacks. So you just get a couple attacks in when you can, do some long range. It's not all that difficult. Bang, 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 bang. Uh-oh. Yep, you got it. Ooh, that looked like it hurt there, Boy Wonder. Woo! Whoa, whoa. Cheesing, cheesing, cheesing.
Not fast enough.
Nope. Whoa. Whoa.
Try again.
I will try again. I'm gonna end this now, though. Okay, she's almost dead. Game. Wreck.
You must have cheated.
You cheated.
The bats definitely would have figured out where I was faster. And he would have personally taken me back to Blackgate. Like a gentleman.
Yeah, we both know I'm not a gentleman.
But I think you're getting the hang of taking criminals off the street and stuff.
Thanks.
I got dozens in holding and a triage nurse who hates me. I'm just gonna blame you, cool?
Isn't that what you always do?
Don't be a smartass. I'm gonna be dealing with this headache for weeks.
Ah, you'll be done in no time.
Oh yeah, I got a full desk of open cases that says... God damn it! You tell anyone about this clown girl, I'll gag you.
So they have her act like insane in front of people, but you know that she's not insane in the game. She's actually quite evil.
Yeah, like she's crazy in front of Montoya, but when you talk to her when she's in the prison, she's acting completely normal.
And when we were fighting her, she was acting kind of normal. But, is what it is. Cool.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you again. Sure it is, Alfred. Ah, so all that's left is the Clayface boss, which we'll do. Up.
It's strange. Some of it is based on his own work, but other parts of it were from a source I can't trace yet.
That's probably not good.
At least we know he can't remake it easily.
Now the crazy person has made the other person crazy.
Yeah, more or less.
And we switch roles.
We switch roles. Oh, you changed up my Robin suit designs, huh?
Sorry.
Ah, it's fine. I like that you do free roaming. Change Batgirl's look. Red Hood's look I changed, because I can. See if there's any fun crafting stuff involved. Well, we did what we were supposed to do tonight, so. And we finally hit 1,000 views, so I'm good. I'm gonna need a break from this game again for like a week or so.
They turned Joker into the Neo Joker from White Knight universe in this game, except minus she's not using the name. It says John Doe.
Nope, they turned Joker into a coward in this universe. He ran away. He killed... Harley and him killed Jason Todd, and then Joker ran away. Like, Joker's not even... For a character that's supposed to be obsessed with Batman and the Bat family, and, you know, trying to get them to pay attention to him, he runs away like a coward in this universe after killing Red Hood with his accomplice. It's also really weird, I'm just going to say this flat out, that Jason Todd doesn't have any animosity towards Harley Quinn, who literally assisted in killing him as Robin. He's all buddy-buddy with Harley Quinn, like everything's fine.
How did I like Jane in Love and Thunder? I actually liked it. I did like Love and Thunder. I thought Jean was cool in that. Honestly, I did like that movie.
This game just oozes bad writing. Bad character development, bad writing, and just not paying attention to the world that they're even establishing. Like, they literally have lore that they created for this game that, you know, Joker and Harley Quinn killed Red Hood, but he holds no... He hates the Joker, but he holds no disdain for Harley. It's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, like, if somebody did something like that to me, I would be angry at anyone...
Both of them.
Anyone who was even remotely involved with the Joker, even who pretended to be his friend at the time, because they were encouraging him to the Joker to torture him.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you know someone who hurt you a lot, and somebody says, "Oh yeah, I am their friend," you're gonna be mad at the person who says they're the friend of a person that tortured you, because how could you be associated with someone who tortured you? You would be angry at everyone.
You would think so.
So yeah, I would be.
But he can only be mad at one person because it's Joker. He's not allowed to be mad at Harley.
But he would be.
Of course he would be. Any talented writer would be like, you know, Red Hood doesn't like both of them. So,
he would
you know,
be mad at anyone associated with
But when he meets up with Harley, it's almost like they used to date or something. He's acting like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. It's like, well, when was the last time you saw her? When she killed you, or...
Yeah. Like,
did you guys meet up at Big Belly Burger or something? I mean,
like
what's going on?
Like, some people you meet, it's a bad thing. Some people you meet in a good way. Like, obviously, their meeting was not good. Like, you know.
Alright, I'm spent.
What does it ooze, sir? I don't understand.
I don't...
Thank you for the super chat, Kirkwood. That's what your super chat said.
I don't really understand it, but thank you for the super chat. So, the next time that we do Gotham Knights will be the Clayface thing, which the Clayface story is actually not bad. Like, I like Clayface in this because he is mourning the loss of Batman. Also, you know, he's lost a good chunk of his, who knows, like a year of his life or something like that after falling in a combine, battling Batman and, you know, kind of grieving in his own way. What?
Yeah, John Doe says if Harley looks like this, that makes me worried what the Joker looks like in this universe.
I don't know. I mean, maybe that was Joker's design, and they had a cute look for Harley, but they were like, nah, we can't make women look cute in this game. So, we're gonna make Harley look like the Joker. It looked like a very Joker-esque outfit. Huh? Oh, you're fine. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm just gonna stand here and hope to get hit by a train. Because it's...
Luke, you can't let this game be the reason that you check out in life. It's not worth it. Don't let this game do that to you. There's still so many other games to live for. Red Hood, there could be other games in which you're in them. This can't be the only game that you're in, Red Hood. If it is, then I completely understand.
Oh, I was trying to do an emote. I was trying to taunt the train, but it wouldn't taunt the train. Let's see.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Let's see. Where's the point itself?
I mean, I don't know.
Come on, train! Bring it! I'm Red Hood. I've been dead before. That's it. So my emote doesn't even really last that long.
Yep.
So, next week, or probably Sunday, we'll be doing Clayface, and then on the 29th, we'll be playing the 4-player thing, which I believe is still coming out the 29th. So, if you guys want to play with us, you'll have to have the Xbox, because we can't do crossplay. They don't have crossplay for this game. I don't even know if crossplay is any type of thought with them at all. But Amber and I had fun. We hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I mean, again, the more you keep playing this game, the more that you're just going to find... I find more things wrong with this game than I ever did Arkham Origins. Like, it feels kind of to me like how I was able to dissect Blackgate after playing the game just twice through. This is my fourth or fifth playthrough through this game. And it's just like, the more I keep playing it, it's just like I keep finding more and more and more things that it's like should have not been easily defined that are bad. Like, but again, multiplayer is this game's crowning achievement. It works a lot better than it did on launch, so that's good.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to doing the Clayface story with Amber probably Sunday or Monday. So. But yeah, you guys have a great night. Tomorrow's Pokemon. Tomorrow is Fairy Tail, and I don't know what else. Pokemon, Fairy Tail, and then there was something else.
I don't know what we're doing tomorrow.
Maybe multiverses. I don't know.
Maybe Disney Dreamlight Valley, or maybe you can set up multiverses for tomorrow.
I might do Bugs Bunny multiverses tomorrow. Like at probably have to do it at 10 something because Fairy Tail will have to be at 8 because I don't know how long Kay the anime girl is around.
I mean, you could start doing you could do this tomorrow at 10.
No. Oh, the train's coming.
Luke.
Oh my gosh,
Luke,
yes!
Luke,
yes!
It's not worth it just because the writers did you dirty. It's not worth it,
Come on, train! Come on!
No!
Oh, come on, it stops!
Oh, wow.
When does a train ever stop?
Because they don't want to kill you, they just want to mentally torture you.
He's gonna blare his horn at me, but he's not even gonna hit me.
Red Hood.
Hit me! I want you to do it. Hit me! Hit me! Hit me!
Oh my god.
Come on! Come on! I want you to do it. I want you. Whatever.
That's amazing.
I'm just gonna stand here.
Usually brakes on trains don't work that well.
No, brakes on trains don't work that well.
Well, at least something works in this game.
Yeah, well, I'm just staying here right in front of him. Alright, guys. God bless. Happy gaming. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow with some other streams. We're done. Bye-bye.
See ya. Thanks for watching.
That was a Heath Ledger thing where Batman and Joker, like, you know, he wants Batman to hit him. He's like, hey, I want you to do it.